near 2025 quite a radic research of a crime what ya bread ya bread you papa na ya dia besomo bibia sabre uche bia Esther Smith and Morris Babyface oh and na ya woda December bosom ni da year tosima akoma kwa 9 Nyankopon daruma ye hia beso ne ekobia yempa bo nyina se Nyankopon be bia enim diem ye nyansam nya ho odimo oma ye hu ya dendenden pa na yetumi fanku nti atamfo yetumi fanku eni kunim ya djuma mu ya wade mu ya kwantuo mu ya dada brabo mo ana no pai ya onkomodidie bebre na ofia ya ni ye rampa ben ba twetwe nkomo no eye weather report eso na shase gugu ba empotem ha amia bebre na na sabre isu shase gugu na me kai wo senya me adom awie nso a teacher kai ya fed biamo the only statutory translator of all times waje gunya ya the newspaper review ebeprel the daily proceedings e ma shebe dwafio na so the scene run ya the video of the day as ebeprel na and now pay another teacher so pen na video di pa hey now the happenings in town on himself 5 a year one person wonu etu a year Frank Adema MPP amayoko no His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia Aboriginal Dr. ya osadu chumso Aboriginal Sanso ana eye akomprako Kennedy ohine e Japan so anonso ababesra Aboriginal na engineer kwabena ajay e Japan anonso e wa town me just original sisi prince me ka say Sanso and a doctor a Brian a champion no say hwede bi so ba region wow enti obi oba bi akwanya wo so betumi ababese ofia na ye no na twetwe nkomo na engineer de agya me papa ma de nyina and no permanent no one a Billionaires TV and afa untimi radio so well audience over time kuchu ye ready chimponi na ni shade hu no and afa so babese region no na probo obo sa wono echi ahia nhenefo so beto abide ama no na oba betu Frank Adema ni pipi ama yoko no mene be hye na no pa be bom puni mpo tefi samre kobia ma de nyina engineer kwabena gya Japan be fia nya twetwe nkomo pama pa ye hye mede bi obabi na san kwatwetwe ne mu ya de ne mu api ena so me hwa ni bisa nyame ade ne ani ni tim ni nyina ba be kan sa ofia Billionaires TV ya na fia na twetwe nkomo na bibia esansa kwanya no na wode ma ye champion senior most next Gina Manja himself teacher friend the gentle giant also and then so with the trust and the belief monko na monko ya juma pa na mon engineer ndi nkomo na ochuno construct na say hu shampa eso tumi tana na so ebo juma pa MC himself ya fedi twitwi metuaisi no no etano pai ya de asedade bi so emma otwi noko MCR the champion man himself ayakitwe be. This is the tune for the day. Good morning.
Good morning, Mama.
Apom ti say.
Danga me na da oroma. Ene wura afa hye.
Edanyame ase.
Ti edwoso dia. Ne ayeyi ni ase na apri.
Yes.
FM anyo.
Yes sir.
Ye na nyame ase anya tiboni efo. Oche se na ya domo a ha ye wonso. Etimide da bia mdwoso njirama a bom kan cheka hankro so da sene biara. Ohoy na ngoroma minu no fa se na apri ofa o ma.
That's right.
Na boye ko reche boko emusu ni esem kretin opagua ene ya da wonoma o me biara boko apran ya lie aten paso no ama ofa sa mban obawurele o man sa ohan wow na afi oboye wan pa njirama mbodi minji mkretin PO2 ekuya bena wese na ba command
yes sir
me sarutwi njirama pa ono hu Frank
is it but task coming man say me ne apolice fatna barracks boy and so ya ni atena barracks boy inti ono no utia ne kura ajo kasa ubizan so say kura how you say you dey be asasa inti wa oba o wa onua wa ukunu oyere utia ne kura ajo de saka ho inti utia ne bia be sero
me sarutu anjira mo Mr. Frank one oba one me no man mo kura ti njirama ibisa bi mkure timba he na fi na nana bonza he yoche se hie mai ye kundi hine wo se hie nana mo bibi atranle so afira ot acting president traditional council na ka ba won biara ibi so ahenjere mo pa
ese ye koni ni ko din komo
we che kona
na na nimdia ye ko je futuo na ye sanso ekomo na fishia pa na onim se na akosua minda yo so nyina mahima
that's right
mami enufu ano na eguso ye den enom so ti ase
na kura so ye kono ho che kona na bre na ye ne ko dingita
after say okata ne mami echi fefefe wie no ye nhye danko na himfi
ne ko lingomo pa
na ye nchia ye nyina ya de nyina abusua pani na najima ya obodu na wapom ti sen ono weda nti onhwe wie yonko yo sanso eni ye nchia ye nyina ya de nyina sanahene finance minister wa himfi
na cause kwatin wato sinyo
na misra no pay o hwe me mo good morning wapom ti say wadaro ma pa na ya kasa na hene so de aja wo se fata udim wa hene so ye fe
afeura otesona pa
yes na ayinfo ye ntumi mo biadi ene ye wo mo so
utima amfa che ahemvo anyanzafo
mo
wona ahema kompongo ndawra omitufatufa jema bisa bem kura timba he
me ba cho unia abaso eno no entwetwe nkomo e ofano ba temeka
peto ngapa
ya ma good morning wapom ti sen
yankopon do ye pa
de nyame ase unia se ne ho ye no so wapom ti sen ro pai
o se me ho ye pa ne me hwemo me hwemo nyina
ene so hwe ho
ane so ne me hwemo ho ni nyina
o mo ni tayo
ne watade se fata opa
o sa
mi am wo fa se onye smo
ola wa shada ye be dibro nya bia na do no fa bo sa
avire bile no mo ma minu ya ye ni bro ya ni bio
ani age mo ba ye be mo ba na ye do ba fia nkasa
minu ya eze mo we ye ba President ye boasaro eze mo we
maya de na ye wo fa kida enso esechia no ne hye ne de ma ne yakọ ya enti ye bedin komo bi epon a
mate
ye bedin komo bi ye wo ye dwumadie bi ada nani ma den on the 10th and 11th of this month ya next week ya enti ye bedin komo na afi fichi akono ye chia ne de afa wachi why
mate
mo fa no pai me so this me pie fi me dan mu a me tu me punum akromfo ntia se me lokono me pie ya me si bosu na hyase gugua bepem se me ka be fa me a na daroma odi pa me sumi di pa obo abo am kakra kakra me bedu adwuma mu abato aso ache ewiem be sen ena no pagane tio ewiase tio
abeche Billionaires TV ahwefo ina wontum radio TV4 na cha wo fakida otokoko serious hima abadu anko ban yankaka so price mama Alice mama Alice sina be wasabe wona wonjemi sisa branch na da vitembala kun Dr. Pam Free to do friend DK Hewiem Sakrai se bisa ye ne dia ehe esire mante ma pedente mbako so simo futu ba futu wiem plana pa kusi anajo form eho we are praying we are an bed here quite Britain so didn't am from womb a top Ghana ya ponosa sabre to ewo pando halfway don kukrum ya asantamente mukra kumasi mantem suno to ewo enti sabro mantem no ebe yekusu amabon bosu no agugu nkronkron bi sa anope ya we are be chance na we anabo efre mi kwa na jufom ensuo begugu enkronkroso he Ghana na afofon so a se na medical kan so de am from we to Ghana yapono so a te to have axin secondary takrade na mantem ebecha ma ensuo no eja ewo ho ehewiem share se bisaje ne de ya we sire mantem fa na dua besa na pebe adonunum de bedu ayimna kwa dua sansom we kwa ebeto so a so you also can obey do no ba ko de bedu ayimna kwa dua sa ba ko he Ghana na afofon be adonu mienu de bedu ayimna kwa aduasa ensu an eto no eto free Ghana yapono so a na axim montemo eba sehi be kwai ne sehi yo so montemo ti na no pe ya ensu no bi begugu obini wo ha ano be den ba bi so wa ano enye den ti aya na adwadi phone de obi a enhwe no ho sie ena anope ensu gu so a etoba eto de be wura sehi yo so no montemo anope ya to be ahwe no ho sie wo me sida wo me ya de bia ensu ye bia no aya no ebe chaka kran se ensu no ja ite aya na mo ahwe mo so ye da wanse bebre
yes so yada se papa pasa no pai watumi ade ewemu ensakran nsem no ade atoa so ye rampa be na wo che ne kena no pai se ensuo no etofi pando da ono epo align so te betumi aba be boom abefa tebubu da lake ni so aba be bo ade awura ete se wo djuma de bia di nintem na ose ya mu ase ye obetie de bia koso na hwe Billionaires na san tie untumi ne ye ba no ye bebo amane kama ye robi nya meche setek teacher ka wawa de nyina o ye guy o boy djuma rough intake ni bae no ose me mani embu mfa me so nti me ye everything possible necessary se ne nkoda na wo no eba no from day one of freshers report here no be sine watoto ho kama ese ekokosra no ne yese nkonwa na ono elake no izembo de akosi san kroma ya muwa o rigi we ya muwa se wo sra de enka de be tontoma kwaye me ka kire wo enso yemane na nyina de gu sector go teacher ya yo operation one desk one student be sine ya muwa ya de ani akwa na nanom nko a so mnom kuro nananom nko a anaso obusua owodom owakontu so siesie na himfie ana eba no the great philanthropist ba ko penso obo adwuma teacher yewura kofi ane ne yere mama Elizabeth
so me de nka o masem
eti CEO Emma Rakoff ye be ko so hida wo na Chelsea nyame nka wate amayofo de bi so obo adwuma pa ano musina na se tumi chechom ne bom ho ban yewura ye boa Frank madu watiko
yeah watiko
enano enkodan graduation ba so one graduation ye kama and ye kase bono ye be feature na ye have the way forward eti ye chia the accountant himself Frank Eboa
the acting finance officer
ewia ne ye de nchia kase nyina kukuru nyina se bono ye de akoto professor kasamanso edan no the office ni fie nyina odo monwuram da juma pa no ye chioma no pai nursing training the principal himself meboa ye wade nyina
ye wura
antwi o pa juma pa wen sakra bi won koda ma ni mema no nayem mani jehurof school of the transformation and the process ni akwanya nyina mun kan che nursing training for a teacher for say all the tutors ne the principal ne the governing board say yura J boy juma nyame nhia no na nyame nka no yura mamintiwe na fe video of the day they see wo mrahye bedwabi fio for tum na mfa newspaper tum na ewie pe yura engineer kwabena aje e Japan wade nyina no paso tu franka de ma MPP amanyuko no ne nsema oba western of so oba be ka no ene china ene na dodo ani babi obeko bia ye ne be didi nkomo maminti okakra
omo sanya wo kan enura na you so college of education omo yo mo 16th graduation na Jansen Chirofo yeto yensafre ye na efe pa painfo kuku dam efrimi me bebre regional minister nom ombai omo free Cape Coast pro vice chancellor ya mama oba kama bi ono so ebai in fact na ye niji awofo a ombeta o machi
ahwefo
na ye be free principal nyame adoma awie anumere news no mu na wa ma esani e course nyina pepe ha na me de na ye me den say pass no me say omunya 99% pass 99% first class round no about 31
wow
first class about 31 nti second class up and so it was around 145
serious
nti
out of that population
nya grokura nti nkwara no bo modern papa nkwara no bo modern nti nyame ya adoma ne news no ye de beba na fi Friday de fiada de ye de pictures ni nyina
de course obia de
atum na ye de atum kama
wow
nti ye course na college of education no na sadaka se na ye be ma principal wabomodin pa wabomodin amama kai bibi asem bi o mka sa de ofie ye
yes
de ofie ye wabomodin obaye no ama ni man sakra bebre aba school mu ho niema bi no anakos indiscipline se ne na chese anu binum de na mo ye na nya kura ni nyina si ano stop ko do your college of education na discipline wo papa
obi be kasi
obaye danya wasi administrative block kase pa wasi nti ye de abaso be ma no na fe de ama chief finance officer no so acting finance officer no because ansana niema bi be kosa na sikasem o sikasem na amamu a ntimi nye yie na fi vice principal yewura adom kwaten ono so bona chi dom pa se be ma bia abrebo be ya efiri oba pa onya ware ye
exactly
na be ma abrabo no akoyie nti omo so e be da omo nyina ase akyerechefo wo ho omo nkyira de na mu supportive staff omo no aduane de ya na da bia me kam se aduane na ma ahoden ma wo
da bi
nti omo ye aduane no mbo ma me ba kon abaso so odwuma over 16 years awu tu no ho che kitchen staff or retirement but ombo na baso pa oti ademra new town ombo na baso
okay
che say wo ye bibia on say kitchen staff obi no aduane so ombo na baso badwa ni nyina nim
oh yeah dear and it must inspire all of us
others
adebia wo ye bia no
you yem ye for air show
you yem ye
say you yem na
ya no kokwasa bia ase be odi pani akwafu na o say we the master ni ntime don bia say me hwe na dodo me do bi so ba no do ni ya on na me frɛ no next time me frɛ obiem inflation falls for 11th consecutive month, easing from 8% in October to 6.3% in November, the lowest rate since March 2019. Yes, inflation you come from. Otu adaru ma yanre inflation wan sam kakra. What's inflation come from? The Trade Union Congress and so can as inflation come from there and then na dollar no so about from there. The government should top up 9% salary increase or withdraw new utility tariffs. Into inflation, the teacher. October then buy. September now 8.0. October about 6.3. I feel November there. It is about from there. If I am March 2019, we na about from pa. Inflation about from my HS and then my boy a form. Nyama wonjina so de ye in October aye food goods and services and afi aye aduane no ekokoye the regions aye region kan e bisa se emo 5 kilo no emo bag no oil no yesansa na goods dia. How much is a price of cement teacher per bag? Emu asoto 2-3 types are yamfa 3 brands no yes and fanton a ton of iron rods yebisa nema ba forma yate otwen kon ye eye UT de ba na for kan bom ababa to aketa adwuma for ketuam a ode ohamu chichemu nkono ana tumu and abeto dwa say utility bills water PURC say water ensuo na electricity anyinam kanea ye betum 2026 January 1 eko we na a Trade Union Congress ojare no de no also top up 9% salary increase or withdraw new utility tariffs TUs in eka because we see inflation about there and not 3rd December on City News room we have to accredit them. Oh, the teacher, Kabo Mami, we under the newspaper review number.
I say inflation no eco firm no. I don't know any reflective near maybe to iron ross cement. And this animal and reflective now on the swan echo. Oh, Nianin had the born aqua firm no. Scanning ho. The means to purchase them no eni ho nti when you go to economics you see no demand no aye low demand no aye low
when we hear here bebre no
in economics no when the demand is low the supply goes up when the demand is low the supply go up nti the supply go up no so na price no so no akofam
okay
on jemjen when the demand amount for omo no omo nto nti omo nto no omo so omo produce ade no so no still produce no omo adi gum nti that is the supply omo de ba no that is the supply and now omo to no that is the demand nti demand no akofam because there is no misika ni why omo de beto
wow
nti se sika no omo beto de na che say anuane omo de ba na no na omo de gum nti automatically no aduanu bebu ama price no akofam
okay
awesome can say come kroma de emra no ntos tomatoes na de ye 2 cities kura obenya bi bank ne ade because they are not buying to supply no say ku eni so nya danya obedidi nti okofo ma odi bi beba nti supply no the supply is greater than the demand and it automatically no price be kofam price kofam so inflation no so na say kofam nti wa say ba hu say scanner war system no eswa adwumafo akatu eswa kuyafo onye sika nti se o hwa aniema bi e ba sa aniema bi ti say building materials sisi asa ne bo no koso no so no eno so o mo nton bi
okay
it becomes static standstill yento
wow
because it's can ho anything na TUC o mo cha say ada say we withdraw the towns na we ato nsuo ene nyinam nu no we withdraw because yeah what you akatu 9% or am chiche mu nkono nsuo red no this year o mo tum ba ko am say ba ko na me no
second time
ana mo be san tum biem ejene sa dia ada say mo be sa we no be twa san ana say yen yakatu ya no so no mo di bi be ka ho because say mo tu nsuo na mo to yatistim no yakatu ma mfa bi anka ba de na yatimi asokane ya ana anum nsuo enti be de abano ma biem inflation akofam ana we yakofam as at now adwuma ni be ya adwuma 10 months na etua no bosoma ba ko akatua
how
o sorry as inflation akofam ejobodo
ska wo mu ene me koye
ye hu ade na reflect ye hu ne cause niema akofam bibi inflation na o mo kan de say niema kan no demand wo fam
okay but that's it
demand no wo fam nti da supply na ama inflation no kosa no
ebetimi
ahwe ya ebedumre bia ahwe ya ebedumre bi no farmers also will stand up
for now so kan koko time no increment time
farmers also will stand up because o ma hwa na me hwe etito bi na man for say aburo ya nto we ya nto na o mbo afufa kuafo bo afu it says the scanning system no mu ya Christmas mu o de obehu comment am for be ma
wona wo hwe yem fit achiman north akomadan ebotemwo oni madwuma mo ye entos okay akomadan tomorrow say a box of a year tomato about 500 and set Ghana and yes kakra entos afi Burkina enye young man and no ye president Twara anka yegusu emaye mamen me brefa boda isu ku Burkina kofa jene ni ntosu ba e obra ye de wa hawo be your secondary schools nursing training me boa ani teacher training colleges no say buy woman o say 1 mil 2 mil then why are we deceiving ourselves ma be mu nie ya man crofo bi di ntronia dada ya na ye banso a na fe yes ye nu ya mo bra sa o mo bra ko adim a wadu ba bi asenka tumi egira na fe wa otumi so made me ho a me ye me ho ne ma no na ama obi adada wa brabom no to an anamobi na later we regret it. We don't regret in life almost every day. It should be once and we learn something from it. Yes, teacher. Our damn queer Mohammed Majai Machim Wafim. Barney Super done at the Makosha for the same thing. Mean you're wise enough to make you say near obey, Nina Kaka and a buy into penny nearby. I make a yeah, the newspaper review at 12 so and then I pay. Teacher, my driver be so fellow too much. The dean at the era Kofi Yapoa. Okay. Your boy for those enemy power say Yapoa. I don't pay at the fair 4 year in Yamisha and Pa. Kundes Bedu, answer your communication director. Emma, you also constituency Suchiao. Okay. Or Suchiao, or new share action, Obishiao. Imagine the newspaper review net 12 and I don't pay. Catch or say about come and share your fuel and not proceedings, you know. I miss you be the didn't come up, or yeah, then be the didn't come up. The newspaper review, daily graphic. Your company, John Dramani Mahama Neka say, or Constra, or Fanco is a woman, quantum pony so, or say, Baby Adrunidia, Yamia Duma, Aka do, or Hamu Ejichemu, Adioson, and so now one of you, trade unions, and affair Jumel 4 and so Neka say, yay. Sir, Abani saw on ever 20 Kaniamu, and I feel so boom a ya fear Yabesima. Oboa BBC inflation so na say there ano na di kan di honkomo no eno ya di kan aka ho ensem enti supplement on National Farmers Day ano so okopiem ewo daily graphic mfimfina or can Farmers Day ya nyame adoma ye ba ebedie on the 6th of December this month ano ehon sem daily graphic
obi amo ya changrata na bo ye fefi daily graphic na ye mampan mahama ye okan you are of Anconza or 10. Yamia Darma, by Emma by Yenu, a Yanujimu, Brasso on and so. It's Obo Modern Check because you are certain new. Ajuma for Kuyon, Yarabakai. Eh, Bawai? And ya, Nzian and Gania Batun, Yanonga Yadrin Kura. This are the master could judge us. This I in general, 2 hours, Sakura, Mawa, a Yanjimu, Zia. It's simple nsa at daily graphic you call daybreak at the bokrata no and a sabre daybreak or sir mame jinmensa wana na yonse wono afile eye we no petition wo ho yonse yandis for bebre na ndisi for na sanso and yes office of the special prosecutor sabre yera pebu Martin pebu so a lawyer won wa cheno achewa se wa kan se be hu hia na sabre na trade union congress eso no so a fan utility tariffs ne ho a ya sabre ya pejamu na omse anhwe obe yo ya kire kese pa de tie ban tambuli enso ene da han OSP e budget no yesi se ode 100 million ekoya ya team 50% yetumi nya ses kana ba so nya ses kana fama no eni sajuma die no 50% wa shiegu 50 no benya Indeed, no. Daybreak double crata. Yo, daybreak, yeah, to us so. And this BMO Mimban BMO, but for crata about chair, Mammy Gemansa. Bola matro and one, your mapping or ye, or you, Fibra. Yo, like Sajabe. Yes, I did, Bobby Chache, or the Martin people by far, boy, and papa. Now, I do my 4 Becuan, yeah, I've been one chair, Ngania nzio mbatu sa anyi ade wakoyese pa wakoyese na kasa ade OSP yewura kiseja me office bre be cheska ba pe kobra ne no otipiri idiba pie yanji chemu branu ba fa gu akora at the daybreak ya traso akọ Ghanaian Times Accra Kumasi double lane no ya kwan no ya mampani John Dramani Mahama kasa o katafa to so enum osenya ade betwa bo ye bekoso a na ya di hutuma katafa to so nsianso ana nim sa Fiwe Farmers Day wono se etoso aduasa ba ko we the 31st Farmers Day celebration e ma fisheries institutions ahodo adwumako ahodo na ebinuma wono adi ayekwaye ho adwadi ane ho anema no National Farmers Day ebekoso ho in the voter region wono ebeje eye
abasobode kese pa we na yede ma Ghanaian
Times ewrade of our leche ye man pan yo kan inwa Kumase onengan atenda no otinchebo yekoye chikura yekohoso yekoyoma bekontenyo yeyo no chechenyo akuafo aburasa onekon won bebe ye ni je money adwumaku open nenam ko bobaba so ehema ofa kuafo abechia na eti Ghanaian Times.
Every Ghanaian Times the worker tidy any the Supreme newspaper. Agriculture is a collaboration, not a competition. Council of State member BN say as a kuayo ye ayenkabo majumo and yes we enemy ye echen we. Polling executives pledge widespread for Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia katafeto so enan enso eyamayo sem. Wase police station executives no wonu so bebrina enom so no ede wona chita ma eye ira Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Abi before so na one constitution ono eyen sakrai ye wiye no ono say your friend the new chapter say ono ebebu eye party no ho ebra new chapter enti eye katafeto so miensa obehunu eye miamia awodo ne mra bi ewo ma wono ayen sakra de bi ye bi afrim de bi aka wo eti we the Supreme newspaper.
The Supreme newspaper era afaade afawa na Council of State member bi ana so bi yo chechenyo akuadwuma tokoya ne kuya ye nje wa san ye mkura ti ye kan bon pa kwaka ne gan kuya ne wa hokoso pa to aso a komanya manyo semra MPP be police station chama mo penala ba betare yura Bawumia isi arma MPP fo be mra foforo mbo ba hyehyɛ nenen arma ba pa won tana kura eti Supreme newspaper.
Yeah, called the Daily Searchlight. Na Daily Searchlight no na yera Attorney General Edahai ono kaseo omsi ono eco conscious citizens. Wadaruma besrao at 25 nepa wono ehye galamsey excavators no charges no mesrao mayehu ensem de akabia aba we the Daily Searchlight.
Oh, the Daily Searchlight right there when you power from create MPP ben mrafo from over shen over power afa bawa the Daily Searchlight.
Yeah, called the Dispatch. Era Felix Kwachi Ofosu ena ekasai eno no elkatafe tosumienu oza mrebia ho ensankaye ene ho ensusuni ade edanso ewo ho na ochirem ade ache ni ntia yamampani as IGP o contract no wadaruma yamau enfemienu account Ghana at FIFA World Cup team profile and in history ho sem nyina ewo eye katafe tosumienu ene enum headmistress and also eka say eba ye na nipa bi enya eye 14 ewo eye BEC na so na ontumi entro ni din ewo senior high school mu honom enso ye betua 15.9% anyina mekania 9.8% we free eye January 1 2026 echo utility ho ensem Dispatch.
The Dispatch era there of our yura kwatufo so yo kan Iwan yanhye biara o le so abode eya be yibe finuo iti wa hyehyin atembo eti o ma yewura ya onu be safafo nyo ba fa ba kai yewura wa hyehyin no pa na headmasters bi na brasua bi bola secondary school bi anu a ye wakanchi o wa ese bo akora wonya na grigade ngokoko bruni na wa school na ya midum apo ngura atwere na hene oye nwa pa nzua ngane ya ahura bobatunu ni era enyobo no safa biku nzua de batunu eya ngichemu brunu isimpura nguna ya ngane ya ahura batunu eya ngichemu nguna isimpura motwe ehete the Dispatch.
Daily Guide eda obogra tanso and ya de twaso ene anopai okupim LGTECA one say University Center University of Ghana centers mako 6 meboa na wono NG wonu ntumu ayasemo isi so na assembly one to asensan district assembly unit committee by elections bi e wo no ono atwetwe asen da no a change sanso na MPP omo amended constitution ho nsem e wo ha special needs education free yera Haruna Idrisu na ekasai Daily Guide.
Yo Daily Guide fair pebo na once ko University of Ghana ka besuyen chene ngukunkunzia kesa ba bile be turun kura MPP be mra fura mra ba pa won tana ba fa na electoral commission be cheche the assembly on the unit committee ben by election bi enen era batutu so aida you are no this your kind you be diamond be mo masuane otemban ot free bo bendu ehwe kura daily guard ye fe yo da ye the chronicle na wi chronicle da boka tanso na di wi ose ahanta MC ana sabri otutu bi adiama eye ahanta ehene nana beku inda ose hwe sane MC de keka fa mo se me ho bon galamse no woboa ono ne tuo nti ababe ya prepare e wono eminu Ghana needs radical rethinking to reset not in the young rate na dwumo na ekan minority enso na criticize aye 2025 was the results no say wono edane dan the go aye MPP for so say wono de na wono to apo na so hwe ya prepare nkoda ni yie anye ne ehu bi we na de sorry so yo MC bo wa handan ye wa kan yo kesa won wa hini bi ba fa bo so sere wa hini wa MC tugaramse MC wa hini ni otugaramse na hini wa nyamyenu wote na hore edi won dugaramse kura na line kan ba won ko be shemran ya ba kan secondary school ba results no se wa ha se so ni ewra ba hini beni ni pa aheti the chronic bresosem meda se ye sorry so ye sorry nku ye dan kakra bi akwakoji aboafo enkra to ye da se pa ha Billionaires TV ye na no enkomra ye ba ye beto ye ka che se ene ye nkomotwetwe bi e wo ye ne engineer kwabena agye Japan ye ne be didi nkomo ena no pa nti mane na ya
wofa na se ha oja odi adwuma sonko
uzo hu mehu pa wani no ye dwom no se ofa wa wo ka koso ni nyina eye papsco heba capsules e bibiduro ni aye ne topa ye onuma no pa mienu anwumre mienu na dwuma dia ne se eboa brebo no e ma brebo no ye dwuma yi enuane ye di nsu aye nom ni nyina no ekoye ye mo brebo no ne di hu dwuma yi de e papa no na nipadua na fa de enye papa no so no na ne so abesere ko e ma nipadua enya nkoden adefi bi e ko nipadua mbia no eboa ayifu bajanu e ma besere ko bonchen e no boyfriend detoxification committee
detoxification
ye ni kasam se casco heba center na ko fasa aduro di aba
wofa we de mesro mamba ko pe na no nya ho de bi
unia o ko drosto bia wo so pe e papsco heba caps obenya bi enti we ne de nya de be so enti ko da ko pe bi to
e pasco
hey e papsco heba caps me akroba kuma jimwodi yes
enkoda a womu enya enfie edumienu entumi ennom bi apemfo anyone a woma mofra no for enso entumi ennom bi FDA agi edwadie yi enkrato yi atom
na ede na aya obayi a oda formaso ne yafunumu emunumuni
oh Mr. Entry also yare ya titi bi benfie pi nanso ne yam nyono da se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa
menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo hexa capsules any hexa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom anka ne ho ato no dadaada ulcer dro de eno ani hexa capsules any hexa mixture
ankom ni nkyeremu
ulcer yekura eto yefunu ene ensunumu etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa wogire wo ho a enye ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie so how eye ulcer de a compare hexa capsules any hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto
pedudu atu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Apefo abatanya woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
ulcer tamfo FDA age edwadie nkrato yi atom
Fichi komu yaunti unti mi kwa adwuma no aye adwuma efie jedum menso plus Mr. Mama ya de ya ho wa fichi konsisi so na emayi wote yawo ewo fichi kromu white na hawa na ediunya Obapa no menso plus Mr. Ebeye yawo na siesio menso plus for my beautiful ladies eya habendro kanya emu oba yi oba obemu obesima enye na onuro so to ahodom telephone 0233 30 2000. FDA aje se dwede nkrato yato.
Okay. Simano enum ena na no pai abo ede apa eye na otwon aha Billionaires TV. Sanso na monso amutie e wo radio no untumi 101.3. Anopai bia mo e wo fia your birthday ba ko bi o otwadaroma ye justice to that birthday na MC ba ko bi pene ba na ye emfio ewi a ye din komo e wo bra guso e wa twem e say your guest for the day and so abadwani na no pay ene no adidi enkomo abante e de obrimpon kwame yeboa. Happy glorious birthday to Obrimpon Kwame Yeboa. See you, Emma Obrimpon Entertainment Hub. Also, the regional correspondent, Emma Sompa, and the Billionaires TV. Today is a gift from the Lord, and we are grateful for another year of life, love, and blessings. The psalmist says, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." Psalm 118:24. Obrimpon Kwame Yeboa, we, if Madam Philomena Kuma, or a student, or Bia. Lamp Lighter College of Education or say enkomao ya show sanso ya correspondent and so MINT yanso ya show happy birthday na menka on to super and so enwu abrabom de opebia abrabom bia yempa ebo no se nyame emwa na eno no embram emfama e wo Yesu dimu da amen me friend Obrimpon Kwame Yeboa. See you at Obrimpon Entertainment. Yame enkan hoda amino. Biamo. Aya kwaba. Na yentiti ho na obra ye twen. Ye guest no me bia betumi akonkan. Amai nyame mfa ne memedu asumdwe mu haya o town. Tebia o prepare so be join your life. Mami nti kakra.
Yenhwe daily graphic. Trade unions, business declare water power tariff hikes.
Okay.
On say, aban oya achichire adwumafo nsa agu omochi. Omo emnum betena se aja to maka tuem. Ena nkikiri ya so the obenya ede ato omu no ha mu nchichemu nkro 9%. Omo so etiase ehun se skani o manumu nti ese omu nyina so etu omo che broni se sacrifice a sacrifice omo jiwe no na omo anwi se obeto nsuo ni kaneam. They were not expecting that. So obeto nsuo ni kaneam. Ono come on Matia says skani o manumu enti monyi we o ha mu nchichemu nkro anu edumpo 9%. Ano amodwen anom so skani o manumu nti ye beso mu saa ye num su atwen pe afedi ye nkwate a wo se nasia ubetu nsuom ha mu chichemu dunum achiripo aduokron wotwe anyinam ha mu chichemu ensia achiripo sen du sia sede
meba
into omo hwa anya de omenye sika atuanka ne abo no membia to nsu anom nti ene osade a omse abanye yi sa obetu nsuo no kaneam biom de omra wodi we ma de ene yansu de no tum anya saade a ene yansu yampene amasema omuka no nti ase wom
laudable
nti ase wom pa nti yebesra ban ohun se nipa oye adwuma na ne bojo a adwuma no oye ne yie so oye adwuma no sakatua no nya adwuma no nkoso yie o Ghana ye problem pa ne sakatua na ye gina nyinti amanfo entu omo ho nche nya adwuma
ano se na ma krono ni ba no
enti na ma adwuma dodo no anu krono no eba no se nipa no ne bojo akatua na ode ma no a obetre ne ho aye adwuma oni amchem ka se mra na yen ye kobade osam ka se me ko training ko gina obusa me metire mo anche na
modo
na ye kobade
kugu ase
foforo ne kwa ye nyina na ye do me wo training ko gina memre da ne kwasi da bia because man kwa me de na madidi
Monday obey dan ko school
enti me ko me di me niya ma ko na se kan ka ho
wado pass kan
ma do pass kan na nam de ko me ba di me ko nam ka se bia me ko am ko dure na me mate for bebre wa safo na nsema na ade ye nyina ahwebo mu
wow
kwa e ba de sa me dan kwasi ada na ya kwa ya hwa obi bema 5 cedis obi nso bema 6 cedis nti 5 cedis na ho ado na sese me hwa na me do ana 6 cedis nso ho ado na wose me hwa na me do nti akatua na ode manipa no ma nipa no so nipa ntimu se me nso me ya adwuma apart from that bono aduane a oba ya ama no eno so ka ho akwa bi kwa fuom na ba first day wani woman ba ko na kwa do pa woman no ya bom kama beans ne nkontomre ne tina pa gusu no de ma bade ni ti bade ni do pa ana okwa no kenche me adam ho ta nipa no amene kwa fuom no o good odopa ana no so kofa no okofa na oton kan do kron je makoyira wa bi egu so na ja akwa diye odi ya no msuo do kakra o se ma fo na nya na menu ya no se utimi do no se mame wo bo na kire wo do
ade na ade man de ni se de just de obetu ya do
wo bo no ana kire wo do enti yasra ban se ye beto anyinam kade ya mu bi ne bo no bu kane ya no bo bi na ya to nsu na sane adwumafo kan akatua no so no onfa kakra
ontumie
nka ho sane be ha wo mo be jo na wo mo ya adwuma na hwa unim say I'm telling you say the month of December teacher for no dodo no o mo ko school na wo hwa mo nim wo mo nim nya fe
skanio
because skabia na nka mo ni da so say beba ma obi die tua ne ka obi die aye na half abi no skana ma
ani November allowances
ama nti amanti no I'm telling you say about 70% of teachers there no more expect say skanu ade ye bibi no omo kwadwuma nya abojo
abasan so affect the economy
affect nkwala no so nti akwa say aban ne teacher for na eko nti aban ne teacher for ko a yesi say asom yenu ekoko wo sra so a sra no hu amane o nkwara na hu amane nti ye besra aban say na dawnoma adwumafo akatua no yenim se nsuo wakan obi to no wakan de ebebam
wakan no ebebam
andi se nya kan de ebebam
ya mudom kanya de ebebam
enti enkane abo no nsuo bo na de nya ebebam na ebebam nso de a ene na adwumafo akatua no momodna na ompe kakra
antumu nchine
enka ho
yanko Farmers Day nyame adoma Farmers Day so shalai aguafo mankwa ye ni meboa aguafo ankwa ye boada ya damase pa wa onyemwa wa onso do wa wopam udua utu ehye edi bi she o mani tumi peja akopem se enema betumi akonkan no ye kase nyame enhire mu nyina tija Farmers Day mamiti okaka double cat me di buy
afford ye yasama mobo
sa
hwe kuani yo yasam bi esi kuani ni enim tomu scale no kuani ni enim scale mu anti kuani de be ma bia na yasom nti emsa mampanyi Lawrence eno de sa farmers day no ebaaye ena yakura mu abesi sa mpempensoyi na yebesere se kuafo no this time no abasobo no ema no nkosoro ema no nkosoro na nkampo enye region national any district nkwa na nkampo nkro so no kra no so no ya ma abaso no bi ebisa kuafo no ebinom ya adwuma pa nti yesre ya mampanyi na dawo ma ono so beto aso no abasobo no ema no nkosoro kakra mama no nkosoro kakra ko ba se ya boku ni abaso na ko ma no warranty boot ba ko no enya yi o ma no nkosoro kakra
me wo problem
ti kuafo ma o nyina yi ko ye nyina ka ho
be
ye nyina ya ka kuya ni me de kuya ni de me nyi me ho mfirim
o da so de o you care
cause me ukoko ana me wo banche nso se mfrade amra
ndi de o de ma gide
mfrade amra ndi yun sa de amra ni de ba chefu empa o
wo project bi is e be kraba chefu nche no why supplier why
no paper ba kokora wo bi kan say ye hwe banche yi okura nka be ma ye say 12 billion dollars
annually afibia
nti banche ya adwuma banche ya adwuma pa mti mikuruma ade ma ebo amaba so
adenti na maburu ni mpekuya ye wa Ghana
no ede na America no nkuranshe nim
motivation
nkuranshe nim ebi na ye ka se ma mede mesika nyina ma kopia bo se de akwhye ntosu yemu ntosu bedu so ntosu na abu ye nto ebede na ahye wo mo a wo mo wo ho no nkura ma wo abedu ntosu no biem na kantosu iba abos na kasi na ba Lucas omo hye aburu mu na ye dua abura na no me hu be won say aburu bag ba bi cry 3 million that's 300 shako ademota me senior brother na chi ba no e say o aburu bags be say 20 something e ho what is say bo no nya na wakata so o twan bo mpa ye na ye bo say e bo no enkosoro o hwe ye nso a e ho aso na essay
ntegu ocha
so wa ntegu ocha na essay
the storage in money
enti san combine the bibi ba say the storage say buro no na aduano beba na akabanya to at a reasonable price ebo anka esombo na abana de gu ho eduma eshoto na akaba rizi aba market akaba yi na Ghana mentiasi o sa storage facilities no ada na yentimi enye bi wo Ghana ha
teacher okay one district one factory Mamika Semcho. Maybe I have to be justice to myself. There's a lot of policies BNPP are mind to go akoma. One of the best. But yet mayosem. And yet you idea mayosem. Yet to crew there we make a crew Ghana. Almost every district, Kwame Nkrumah. This big time silos, you know. The teacher can't teach a say kwani wodo ade ton de ba adwam se bia nkanura eye benai na ode ba wiea eda so be ton de ma district assembly no mufa Ministry of Food and Agric. That is one of their most of them are nim assembly ni kola bo ani ne ma bete be cast aban bi ba na oye bibia na e da ma yosem salos na one ye the mind for scraps for ye tutu ye hu de da ye say I just space ti tutu the stores na store no a revenue generator na a pesca the ama assembly no a fine idea ti entumi nya assassin enkusi stores si esi store na demand ni do so a e wo hifa ko bi kwa store no de ne magum e kwan ye betwa kwan no e na makurutire wo be pe bibia kro ni finfini obi e pe store na o pe store no station beboa open the dwuna se open the store e wo station e hwa na open because e go for be fa card obi hu and they go and buy because na de ton de na se to and yet Ghana ye de yes say in silos no one district one factory kusi saying so yes bi me boa
na sa bo ni dua so
me da se fertilizer one no ka so plant ni nyina kusi saying teacher 2025 the ruling government budget where what one district one factory ye high ho as a country
da na yakwa
eti agya asase ya mo bi contract contract what tua yenim say how they are being paid kakra na ye tua ko na o de oye na we sie wiempo sampo nke ntumi nyo na ye utilize na ye use sa stores ne factories ne ahodo no ana me catch us kwa contomer right factory is locked oka so paradise onya bi dibiem e ko MP bia e fe no ona wo so mpahene na so mpahene former MP and to me out of one factory at the buy meboa but this are different party be take over ababa a syndrome ya de bia Ghana amanyofo ene amanyo so ya ntoa so da na ababa stand still and ababa nya friends project ya abandoned project ya can so I'm saying that should be the real the right word I watch any people on ba de no yan de CSN no de bia meka branch asu konuma we wa chase sisi de ana auto nuane de o makuafo de besia o mom good fertilizers ba nanu ye ba yi ya ho sam hwe sam twafo aka bibia o mu ya no mu ya nti edi atam sanza kanokore ya fifim ya ko ya kanokore na de kire aye party ajapade ya ba na also for di bra ya tworo ya sibasi una the police station organizer ona constituency chairman ona mama fan crowd for the bro na yasa obi ye kuani ya fertilizer okowura mu asa ya na okodo sono chi ana okodo chiye so yanya chiye ni sono asem na ye mfamu man na ebeboa ade bia baba bia nanu ya de meka ndisi ya chaba party members be kuani wo ho ya ntworo ndin wo bakwase ya tworo ni awie ya boda wuro da ban we assembly wa ndisi ni wako assembly wako MC wako ndi po in charge ya ka chen for microphone ndi bro cha announcement baba no na ya hu ya microphone bom dida na no ba ku bia ye abana 100 fertilizers DC ya fangugu na kache ade chi ya ni kunu abie fertilizer shop kese ya one day be shop obo Ghana krono we are thieves akrofon ko a ye bokrono too much ye dwe man no na mane pantamsra emaburu aye ready say binu be going to farming hwenkosua ne nkokode kodoma go ensi doma kosunya poultry farmers association they are crying kosua gu aye nto tomato gu akoma dan techima of ye nto anonso ya perishable goods o teacher ntosu yi wo de ade embre so mami ya mfa nkodwam amia nto a ne ba de ba ye hwegu asai ade ne ya hu sa enkokron be koso teacher mo be koso aye kuafo sa farmers dem so ye yi warranty butama mo sa enso mani so sa o man so sabe se de tie na ka Ghana ye ma nya mihira yen weti asase a fertile soil ya dem afọ konko besia ahayampo now they yantutu konko num fa burongum ana brode na ntena condition ma be catch us be fifiri apai am yatu akoko what is happening this is antini can true maburu no we are not into farming because your farm input no ba bontin we are ba bi de besie assembly ne mon taduane no na mo amonton amwa ya na I mean your last on that na fe the next one
anti sene na ye ka no am say eniema asesa also first now more that Minister of Food and Agriculture na or more that yibia na omoto aburo no na ade adisie mo that time de na ye nwomo
ayi su cry de ye mo ye mpo ye mo bebre ne nwo
ye bia ho kwatwe ya na omato
I'm release that way.
I'm release that day. But see, I know some a buyer a banning in our no. Omo dwen enko ho. Nti ade ba ko emma kuyadwuma amanfo dodo no ani anyi mu nse. Adwuma no mayewu. Na ne ton no ene asem no. Ma bre ma duade afi ne ton so ebe ya ade so ama me. Ne ton ebe ya ade so ama me. Oba basia be soa ntos. Efri nsawra fa kabra. Edi aba jansi dwom na ya nto. Na asese wo hwie ntos no gu. Ba bi kura ba hwie agukura no so no. Den. Jia wo so akopɛ nwura bi mu ansa na
yɛsan de bɔ pa ma nkrɔfo ɛsan mede ma de ba dwom aba beton yanto masambo mede ti abobo ya prage ma ba taxi aba mede ba yanto masan so ade ama kwabra ne de kyede ma na ɔno so a charge me akoto agu awi serious
si wo dwam
happen
sabda bia tuze bia me kɔ
ya wokɔ zero awiem kwan so a otra agree for kakra bia ya wo de nyina de ho da ne bola ya ho
na ɔkɔtɔ mo ne ma no gu
yeni mi nyina
enti at times dinu omo wo yo so na net environment omo nto omo niema anopa o anopa no se ku afọ no ba ya na omo per price anopa no enti omo ara na omo tena fa
na ko dwa meko be 3 4
efi 3 4 5 ko no na fe na omo tete so nti brode anopa oton no bia 50 cedis no anopa no kwa obenya no bia 25 cedis because one anton a onya ba bi mpom fa nto ana wontumi nso anso enko enti se ye pese amabunu na ni gina omkoku ayem na Ghana ye soku adwuma mpa ade a yempe ba bi a ye beto omo ne yema na aguo abanu mu no through the Ministry of Food and Agriculture no anase yenti another agency bia obetoto saa ne yema no na yempe ba bia ye bedi ne yema no storage facilities YCCB ba bia ye de aburo begu ba bia de mako begu ba bia de ntosu begu nyado begu because abusen enche bia o na shoto enche bia
enche ya nya ba bia enche bia enche
enti ide yenhwe sa shoto a some inflation enko soro a
good
and it na we yentimi maintaining the inflation no because when the supply becomes higher the inflation will go down but when the supply goes low the inflation will go up rather na yem maintaining supply no by finding storage facility ba bia di nua na na man begu na ense these are some of the things I was say aban bia edwen ho na nyanya sanitary pad amwase ane ye toilet na ye kosi no
ye de kosi ajanai bia
ho hia this time
dem mpae this I got the next one dia na ba me di nko bia na fe ya hwe ne e koso mra hye bedwafi ho obra egu so say guest baba
the next one no ya be hwe headmistress bia o can say akora no
education
BC that is JHS yen kan JHS omukotwere no onya grade 14 onya grade 14 na wodi grade 14 no ko secondary school bi mu a ni din kura wantima spe
how
na no me doubt kakra
na dey say
because we say answer booklet no wo baby a chro din
udini index number
anti how do say o can say akra ni din ni index number no so no
invigilator bi na choma na
e bi na ko chro ma no of all the A subjects no e bi invigilator bi na ko chro ni din ni index number na ma no no so me doubt kakra
oh yeah
me doubt kakra na ebetimasi last 2 years and I'm saying this with the authority because they know who na America now mo ye BC na also na ye call rounds
yeah rounds
na me could do school bi mu I don't want to mention the center na me duru ono ana me bowura edan ba kumi ankwara na tworo no nti me hu abrantie bi na me hwe ne dress no na ma suspect bibi say onye student
o sir
but invigilators police ni so eti kwana no na invigilators two na sada ni mu ana me frɛ boy no so mra na oba na musa anse okɔ school no so obo school ni di na me frɛ invigilator anse on fa list no ma menhwɛ nti invigilator no sorry say okwaje ina ban
Ojani
Timika
that means he has been contracted to come and write it for me.
Well, Quatram, school a private school. Or Quatram, enti or Yamobi, Anna, a beba ben fitama, or more honey. Me buffy papa. Into Hona, my first or vice, and I'm a friend, Giletus, I said. Never say na moye. Invigilator wo dem want me any say nipa we. And I say bia wa compromise wono o ma ya adwenti na o te hɔ ana. Ma fa nche no kra. Sa dia say wa nwane kra nka hand over to the policeman na ho no. Enti sa akra no ya kɔtwa ma no betuma ba say obenya 14 no. Na mom so kwa secondary school a senior headmistress na kan no ni din kwa no ontimi enspe because obi na ocho ni nyina ama no nti na menyi ni sempo sa school no kwa na sa ne ma na sisi ebetuna sisi bebre
exactly
nti the headmaster na kan no headmistress na kan be no kure na mom yesre e ba sa na mo hakora no because akura we ya wanya 14 anambo yamfa say wanya 30 agree 30 na want me train di no okọ secondary school e dia na okosua enti automatically eduru exam so a oba hwe say obenya apo atworo enti sane ye kan no examination mo practice no aba amfa na nsifam waye kan fa na nsifam schools na fan or mo na sifam a bed say betuma tu ase
wow
but won say sakura no a onu nya 14 na won timi ntro ne din no e wo babi anka no so ne for the work babi anka no so ye de ne hye hɔ a aka obetimi abo modern
oko TVET bi
oko technical school bi vocational school bi sabe o mo bobo ya o mo ko anu se bi no ma nsua de o
mini ba ko bi ebi
footballers
ebi wo ma o mo san high interpreters mom
yes football bi ma anya mo ma sua nko a ana ni pa de bobra enti aba na ni say we let the child get the basic education so betuma kan
actually din
na adena onya no ko aye onya no ko aye enti mama ye mpushi nkwara no bibi wo hwe na akwara no ontimi ntoa so a hwe ba bia ne talent wo woni ne teachers ni nikita ho akwara no right down from the infant nkwara brim na di obetuma ye no na show enti akwara no obetuma ye carpenter na wa ma na amade wo ho na wo kan se won kwa lawyer wo brekwa
zanzu wa fefo my lawyers
na nkyere se that's how wofunu hu no se sia no nsano dwuma no omro sika wo mse mbrofu dwuma no
ana wo fashion designer dey bia
I'm telling you
opam ba ko na ojo 500 Ghana cedi not ton 6 a day bia times 30 years
omo mpam ne ma ade pam na da kumpo wo dey top and down wo mpam mienu na se pam ba ko an be se ye va se for 200 cedis mboa wo dey yen 200 se pam ba ko 200 nti wapam yenu a 400 mboa tere djuma edia nema bem na omoto
yeto ahoma
anya ahoma
ana fan
o ja like me
Yeah.
I'm say the whole month.
I bet so we are say as a good business. Oh, that's what tell no kakra.
Ahomane panie na so pam you 400 cedis a fa say ahomane panie no ahomane panie na labe no po no fa say 100 cedis meboa nti 1 month no multiply 300 by 30 not to sort
300 times 30 wanya 9000
90 million your pam 2 penu
in a day obi so pam be 6 7 8 10
I'm telling you. Enti wo ma e won no dwuma no na no na me ne madam ba ko ye carpenter na ye di nkomo ana se was say 1 week na dwuma wo ye no 1 week wanya bi kura anya 5000 na wo teacher ni wakatu ya yesai police ni wakatu ya yesai soldier ni wakatu ya yesai
5000 times 30 days no
yes
okay
times 4
times 4
that is 200
20,000
Oh, enti man for so akra no ba bia ne talent wo no you have to say I'm telling you omro say anka yade a me wo biem kra na say anka me wo akra na ka wotimi se wotimi ne kra anka me na ne more
otimi je ne na ya
mama kan ye hey ya baba na ya be kwa jana competition say ya ka say e tere no kra ye ko iti competition dio tim didi nti bibia akora no babia ne talent wo no makora no amode on it na wo fu no yenya asame de mpese me baba krachi ni mpese me baba ye nurse mpese me baba dabi anya akora no ye ne talent no
yet Ghana and they say Guinness Book of Record ye kukaton ti obasia de asase kikaguko tonjuro bu na obroro ye tabi akokobo ba ne abro ya chiawe e na football nya me kan ho da ya ko ma se be jafio otwimama video bi sisi ambacho yinye no you are from your market baby dinkomo akra in the floor on the floor of parliament you share you are from your market a video no or parliament house you see they were discussing still on the budget you know it's in Iraq from your market na fit teacher any unkobo
be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. The way you judge the MPP, you will be measured by the same standard. Mr. Speaker, this is what the PFM Act says. That we approved a line item for you. And you decided to spend in excess. Mr. Speaker, you have decided to spend almost 10 million cedis. Who spent this? Who authorized this? It was not Parliament that approved this report. These are figures that are coming from official circles. It is not a minority member who has gone for this figure somewhere. Mr. Speaker, I want to look this way so that I can make my point comfortably. Mr. Speaker, they themselves produce these documents. These data and figures have become part of the records of this house.
Who produced these documents?
Mr. Speaker, the ministry. The report is coming from the
report committee. Is coming from the committee.
No, yeah, Mr. Speaker, the committee relied on the returns from the ministry, and the chairman and the clerk have signed. Mr. Speaker, the chairman who is from their side, Mr. Speaker, we are saying that they should withdraw this report. They should withdraw this report, do the needful. There must be a full inquiry into this matter. How they spent in excess of almost 10 million cedis. Mr. Speaker, the minority is demanding inquiry into why they spent in excess what was approved. If you look at the money that has been allocated to the presidency, the money compensation alone, Mr. Speaker, is more than what is being given to a whole ministry What a reset government. And this is a reset government that is talking about due process. They say, as for them, their governance will be pepe, everything will be pepe. Just first year, one line item, what Parliament has not approved, your own records. I don't want any of you to say, Afenyo Markin said something. This is not me saying. This is you. A report signed by Honorable Isaac Ajay Mensah. So, Mr. Speaker, clearly, somebody must be punished for this. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. The way you judge the MPP, you will be measured by the same standard. Mr. Speaker, this is what the PFM Act says. That we approved a line item for you. And you decided to spend in excess. Mr. Speaker, you have decided to spend almost 10 million cedis. Who spent this? Who authorized this? It was not Parliament that approved this. And your own report is saying that releases are in excess. What the PFM Act is saying is that this is an offense. Somebody must be liable for this. We've already started seeing the scandals. Mr. Speaker, this is scandal number 1 right here in the report. Mr. Speaker, we have seen it in the report signed by the chairman of the committee, not the minority saying something. It is a majority itself admitting to this. Mr. Speaker, yes, I'm concluding. Mr. Speaker, just as Honorable Anodom said, this side of the House would want to put across this point that the consideration of this estimate be placed on ice until we receive sufficient explanation as to why more than what was approved was released under this expenditure. Mr. Speaker, this is a government that claims that it is resetting and therefore believes in accountability, probity, transparency in governance. We cannot approve this until sufficient explanation is put forth. We know that in this house, we never varied this expenditure item. There is no evidence of that. If so, they themselves should prove it. They have admitted and they've been caught pants down.
That has not been touched. And yet the minority leader, in some esoteric fashion, is conjuring an offense. Yes, in some esoteric fashion, is conjuring an offense that does not exist, and is demanding that this side will go to jail, and that there must be an inquiry, all based on a non-existent fact,
creating a scandal.
And now the attempt is that he must use the word scandal to ensure that there's a scandal. Mr. Speaker, they have actually underexpended. And this violence occurred within the remit of Section 32(1)(3) of the PFM Act, 2016 Act 921. So this attempt.
Eti we na o hwemeka cho se sane de bia no ya no daily proceedings or Parliament House. Ye di unkoma we the minority leader Osahene Afenyo Markin and out in can. Yes, yes, what tata the minority asede nyina nse ye betumi nyomode ba as in say one bobo budget no 2026 yeah 9% yeah de madwumai for na electricity nkwa yentua 9.86 a yeah de to so amount bi ama no obasan de 86. How can you tell to me odwuma won't ase ti yeah tina o say obi ayabo brako anim de bia de ye kwa a hihya brandu ba bia na mo bia besantu na obi de na da abeda na ni nyina san adwerego nti na men kan ho da 45 after 8 meka cho say engineer Kwabena Ajay a Japan, a father, a mentor, everything to me. I baba besra mo fia and no pioneers right here in the studios. Emma Billionaires TV, yes sir. Eti on your screens, you know. Ana o hwenu wia oba a national tour. Afeni Nyankopon da romadu yen de so. Western of regional capital being a yes you also constituency, no. We and I de emau. Ene our meetings ahodo 9 constituencies and a forming Western North region. Mekai the former vice president but then on a flag bearer amo ekoto na papa you wasting time e deliver the time the resources e di achida before that na me need kan sheshia in the region ewo one radio station and nyame ncha de o share me nkombi abam o se yet na radio de obehwe na Facebook but se wanyai ensem twefo bi nyama bi omo ya na de no credit eye wadwuma ya betena ba bi amankofo ahwen worldwide and indeed abam ti na me de ne bo bema no Engineer, good morning.
Good morning, yeah.
My friend, Papa.
They said, "Never be sure." Wow. So I'm holding on.
I'm in Daroma. The woman that's because I'm holding on. 2023 rather.
That's right.
2 years. I say you are still young. As I saw you, energetic.
That's it.
Did you feel saying?
If you boko, nyamia don't be fine.
Wow.
If you be fine, me really me man no me busia for. When you be in nyamia na danasi.
Yes sir.
Say who share enema nipa fam woni wiase a.
Yesu.
Nyankopon atata cry sa dia bedru ba bi edre na ase nko a.
Wow.
Tim so no pa na se moja frosane na mitim bedru ase dia na chese edanasi.
Emia bi.
Da Methodist nyame. Ase. Ono na ye Methodist for men's fellowship you say service to mankind is service to God. Anti no anti na me say me bo apro say nipa num na e si sa kan si bidi MPP anymore for the 2028 elections. Masem kakra bi am dey dan party for no say emrena so say party no ne fapem the kwan ye fa so chichire party no eniema ma party no dance ma nipa ebe pe party asem to ho ache akukudro adwumaden enkabom enidie nimdie kasapa eno na ma MPP ebe the pride of God.
Wow.
There were many people who were enamored with the way we did our politics.
Okay.
Because ye ka kebima menkebia ama keke.
Yeah.
Na asoja for na TSO from 1982.
Right.
Kan Ghana share for over 11 years. Impending for fighting pa ansana democracy. Kebima menkebia e betintim.
Okay.
Nesem by mete hey want to me radio or high. Say you also say in those days Ghana na BBN any what
okay.
Na Ghana broadcasting GBC and no na aban no sukuram editorial policy in those days. And even what gets put out on national television or national radio closely guided by the government in power.
Okay.
And ya fight ma Ghana kebima mkabi abeye ebitintim Ghana ha esi sum sekusua
yeah
na especially emrantie no ne mabaawa no ne wo mo a eba no mpempi ese atiye ma
refie
ya na eyom say democracy no no ane buy there be
okay.
It took a big struggle. We were under military rule PNDC Betu Liman 1981 na chese kan Ghana for share da curfew 6 o'clock near the 7 near the 8 Nti nyuma anadwo nyuma nyina aguye. Nti yana se beto aba na mete so mo ka 24 hours. Na me hwedi na se Ghana for ye refi niema.
Okay.
Nyesa anka wo mo begu anadwo dwuma no. Ene omde 24-hour economy eye oma boy ho asafo ni.
That means on person na dwuma gu no esanse beba bi.
Sa na tie se obi akogina nsuom. Na wakohum aye ne basa. O tifi no obegina na afo abusa ana hwan na hu nsuo mu a wa man nsuo na efinsa.
As the revision no koye.
Sa na tie. Enti I think say we as Ghanaians, emrena so, especially MPP, who consider election you lose so massively in 2024. Say you can't and re-evaluate ourselves. Very important, because Abrafuke Bibi say if you continue to do the same things, you're most likely to get the same results.
Exactly.
In Tina, if you say in Sessa and in Sakaye, here, a wabrabum.
Okay.
Now, me de masem na me de two party party no. Me de nyame asese na me ho na ye chichire na me swade.
Okay.
Mfi aduasa. But me sia mpanimfo no.
Ebre.
Da rocha num aramponsa edubo ahene. So, any the way o ma ho fama. Ejumaden Western Region has Stephen Kriku ni J Addison mo Dr. Kwaku Free in those days.
Wow.
So, enti to watch nyado enkabo man na ewo ho no eno na mepese esan ba bio
to bring it back. Okay.
That is why the theme of my campaign, actually going back to our roots, MPP, going back to our noble roots. Eniema na efe efata. Nti ene metise wo hwe social media ene de abefo niema ba na edidi atem ene nsem a emfata ankrofo ehoro ye ho just in the name of internal primaries no ya na ha me pa because me the opportunity be amenya sem ba betra reduce no me pese me di eni die ma atiefo na ahwefo
good
na me free han menya nipa mienu miense we kasa papa yi ni suni ne ban ti no me kra no sa amanyo se me pese me yebi na me dom MPP e di ensa betu yakoma so yekunu enye kwa ene ye mpanimfo to the new patriotic party we word patriotic na ko lofusemu chese we patriot of your country, patriot of your party, and a nationalist.
Okay.
Inti then you say who say ejumadi a ye die no ye di se de beboa oman no ne bia ka amansan anase ye di se ye de bepeja ya nkwankwa ye ho.
Okay.
Politics is about service and your self-aggrandizement.
Okay.
So who them say no. Inti me pese ejumadi my lifetime of experience and work in this party, which is a matter of public record. Be any.
Oh yeah.
And no, na me pese me de tudwa. Na party for no kai se o mu refia. Se yekui. Ye chechire no, nye de no wuska. Ne ehwe no. Nka Dr. Addison, big businessman at the time. He would have won the 92 election.
Yeah.
And so Professor Dubois, teacher ni sebi no ni ska. Nanso so akukudura oyichire Ghana for time ye sha konchirim the famous speech breaking the culture of silence. Na say yana adia hame kakanse Ghana for yana e refi history no. And say kwa dem buse me school ye nche da nche history.
David bomo ye fio.
How can you take history out of our curriculum? Because nipa urefi baby e ufria. One hwe ya obeyira kwan okọ anim.
Yeah.
It's the experiences of the past. The HM there, you cannot change history.
Exactly.
But you can learn lessons from it. Inti niema esia entwe yi emfata ene yedi tu ye honfo. Na ye ko yenim. Sa na ye no.
All right.
Inti media me baya me pese party no sa suban pa niema pa to ho ache that spirit of voluntarism and 92. Say ye kase fa poster kwa wudi America. Ye kase amanfo create mission no mo ayi bibinum ton ye dan to ye hu si ho si be page party na si ho ene de otia ne se menya sei
as obi a pe bibia nsa we be abo party
yes ani e chichire o man
okay
uhwa abrochi mem o mo e kai history enche bia na world war Japan no nyana were from Grebu, it was raised to the ground. Germany, France, and so within the last 80 years, if free say mpenifo abeda o ma no e omo tu omo chair so mbe sum omo man.
Okay.
Omo baby omo du.
Omo konkan.
Omo konkan ti ene em de so omo amsa akonye. Minim se me bay. Delegates ni doso.
Yeah.
Baby o ha bia mintimi hia omo nyina. Because I have so emutwitwe bi Ivory Coast border ne so. Nanso so my yen hye say every constituency so mbenya kwan a wo polling station chairman for there. Omo mrametieme.
Okay.
And electoral area coordinators. Omo so na hwe polling station ne so. Omo mrametieme. Na memfa masem ntudwa. Na omo antimi amba no so minim say ene. Tina me da wase se omo misa akonyen. Dodo no ahwe station.
Omo hwepa.
Aha. Na omo tie asem a me no omo ka as party ba. Na omo nkai omo say ye party MPP osno kokuko no. Yensun party no. Ni yenya say ankrankre ye ma individuals who ehian esen party ne kankro.
Okay.
Nti obi ho di oyechi a chese ni nipa ama ensem a wo ka no o social media any radios ni televisions no emfata.
Okay.
Me pese me free ha no na nipa kakra ehwe na dodo a ehwe no kasa we dey mesum pese me sa akodom
NPP party medase
sanity
anopai ya hwefo ne atiefo nyina emienu Billionaires TV ana fe wontumi radio madaroma papa wakasa ye betie ne ho abakwasem kakra bia me de me mate me ne didi nkobo mahu no wakasa oba party nim da ben you don't know what you're talking about every day am say me meka unim intine ye kase history abakwasem hia tie na ye baba ye sima kakra be baba history ye tro ne ho history sisi ono abetro man na ye bisa se ka engineer kwabena agye ejapona oba party mda ben obi ne obi anim kwa so nde o general secretary and they don't kwa no munim ne wa ye de abo party
Kumasi.
Okay,
me call am call primary school Royal International School.
Good.
And me here common interest in those days. Me so de na me tidi bu ampa.
No ni ma de.
Common interest me top here. Me have farm me come fancy pim.
Yeah.
Cape Coast.
Okay.
Also O levels. In those days 1979 nipa 115 ninya distinction.
Okay.
And fancy me here 15 na me ka ho.
Okay.
Tiwa na mko library prefect wo fancy pim ansana A levels are tech.
Okay.
Tech so mko civil engineering.
Yeah.
Na me civil engineering best start me national service in medjuma ye no me no Ghana Highway Authority.
Okay.
Nti abanjuma the public service ohona me dey start and ma me who Ghana kesi.
Okay.
Because those days you know a lot of roads are not SCC. To say Yamransa to Anyan Kwanta.
Okay.
Any koda so nti adede the room asin so asin fosu who rather roads nti wa wonim bre wani ase Nkwanta Damonko Oti Bridge no ne ade nyina and a friend Eastern Corridor no.
Yeah.
And those days na highways will be a friend mobile maintenance unit.
Okay.
And the highways some training so na ye do call bridges kakra.
Okay.
Ku ani asuma road ne nam bridge ase na ye bridge inspections.
Okay.
And bridge audit ne ade ne the report aba survey and design na wa maintenance kakra. Nti makoda ejuso for over 1 month.
Wow.
In the maintenance camp. Okay. So whom your maintenance camp or mobile maintenance unit abofo Offensive Road. The project started near Kumasi Kintampo Tamale.
Okay.
The name ranty started calling their friend engineering studies.
Okay.
We work near rock outcrop. Baby a boy a bit me a boo a dear aggregate.
Okay.
Timika say when she room baby a from Semre quarry. Then in the room just to estimate the quantities of available material.
Okay.
And to test its quality for road construction. Enti enumwana kabiba min kabi amanfo say o man intimi masoja for international chesa.
Okay.
In the lead up to democracy in our country, and also it was accelerated by say well Cold War no eba form.
Yeah.
Emma Berlin Wall no to form 1990 91. Governments around the world there was pressure from the Western world said yenya kuku sem no na yento aba.
Yeah.
Nti ye mrantie won kran ye sheku bi ye friend Young Executive Forum.
Okay.
Ye secretary Kojo Banredu, Minister of Finance, onye ni baby.
The late
Former Foreign Minister Kwesi Oseje, or coming campaign when went to me about Sefidie.
Okay.
Only me, chairman of our advisory board. Also, the office na those days we are honi akwa meeting and tisende.
Amuwiamo.
Na those days be na tatao and tisende. Na Alanche Martin, Peter McMenu, Kandapa, Cecilia Dapa, Courage Kwashiga, Mrs. Asmanu in Asia every week.
Okay.
And that's time the chance in Bisio you meeting nipa ho keka this kababe gum. Say yemfanko boy general secretary Jenny Boating no mfanye na adwuma. Na fekeke. Sa sunsum na ne. Because ayira no.
Okay.
Eno titru nti na mede me ho bo afore mede me ho si woni ma bo m nkae. I want this campaign to be a return to our roots.
Okay.
Me niema miensa na mede aye the anchor of my political life. What I call triple S doctrine.
Okay.
Service. Se obesuma onwini di obenya. Sacrifice. So betimi do ho abo afore. And a selflessness. Se bibi hye wenum unye pesimi nkuminya. Na se wunu ani bia obetimi ayi kura e di amano. Sa na ema miensen ene ne fapem.
Yeah.
Me feel say we politician na woni sa qualities ya. Mr. Memfa ho men.
Okay.
Because that's all who say politics no ye buy say ye besom o mine no. Na sa spirit of service na ne because I tosima
Ira.
Ntina me pese me bodero to use my campaign as a reminder to the party and to the country. Say o mine ye ma o mine asem ehu hia ya. Na bibia ye bia ye nwene o mine kanko. Say e kwan na ye be ben na ye be fa so a ankra all the individuals especially omo eni bie no be peja omabrabum how to improve their livelihoods. That is the essence of government. The centrality of governance. Nti enu ti na menam na ade ya mbese me di adanse kakra.
Okay.
Because me dey me kan se man yes man no na me dey kan e ade a mako through a happen. So me kan se mranti na me bodin young executives 92 near Dr. Safwadu echi.
Oh.
Because mu achere nim say 1979 ye koi emuche yo United National Convention pa wilinum.
Yeah.
And a Popular Front Party,
PFA,
Victor Usunu, and a Liman de Fem, and a Obedi president. O can't vote at two parties in your Nanka Lima crack here winning. So, into when you idea, SC stretches and Papa Mu idea, Mwa Equi.
Okay.
Into Yemshe is soon nearby. And no crack say that there be near Tuaba, a Tuabani Nipa. Nanso, first near Tuabani, we are in 1992 year Kotuaba. Said them can do na yepe Safwadu because no PFP
yeah
and a do why a US so so because of Akukudra or each Ghana for delivering that famous speech the Ghanaian Sphinx breaking the culture of silence and ye call Legon honor a demand.
Okay.
And no Dr. Safwadu ya idea be at timing till now. Oh Peja yam ranti ni nyina si entanechi no onkoma Professor Edubohan Tinkwa the day after he lost. We could do no catch and say prof memranti one time echi nti mo eno mo nya adwuma no mo campaign prof opportunity
ojimu nyina
oji nyina fefe so wan kase ye primaries ni eni na chinti no yempe be bintra wanya ne sa.
Okay.
Entina those days a group time and a better national television so aboderu the friend of party political broadcasting na nafomu
obiasho
she satan be mensa adwuma Rollins eguno
yeah
appear min ka de egu siao hike usu tata chese nema bebre so ntina ehu okroma we are obiasro enti mika say ye meeting bi o Dr. Safwadu fie no so on organization no onimu pa.
Okay.
So meeting no na chairman of publicity committee a friend Jacob Bilamte.
Wow.
Later obedi chairman. That time no a managing director of the biggest advertising firm in Ghana, Lintas.
Okay.
On the chair. A member of the committee Alhaji Haruna Atta. No ye editor of Statesman. Akufo-Addo paper. ne wakodi baby I say oh ambassador to Namibia
is it the one you didn't
so na Dr. Selby no nyina Afrikumasi abankran ne ade Council of Elders chairman say Hackman not meeting no be that no national treasurer
okay
editu dwa say hwan de benya kukuduro akọ Trend TV so akasa ama Professor Budu wan ne MPP editu dwa na mpanfo bi as interest say because krom ha ehu obi
aso be kwani da juma na juma kra nkro no be tata
ai enso me abrante me ya ban adwuma o pani ba ko se kwabra ye de archi ye de shewunsa ona yiro ho enti me na in 1992 with national television so at the age of 30 years I feel na maybe school I starting my brother young civil engineer me adwuma wa ban adwuma wa ban no so no so je ne odi so no ono so aba no so ogina bi ti wo ko gina television so na we party political broadcast adechine na o ko adwuma ma uduru adwuma mpanifo bi ehun na odwan se
akoi
papa ye ote so ono osan gina bay na wako gina TV so se me ento aba ma no ne ento ma Professor Dubai yeah so woni tu hu ache
that's zio na
woni akukuduru a ubeye se adwuma
obi asho
but I was prepared to put my life and my future
that danger
at risk for this political tradition ti se me ka service a nyese me de manu na eka keke
we credit dance se waso
so until that was 1992
okay
by 93-94 me na nominate me se me nko IPAC Inter-Party Advisory Committee
a meeting
nti me na itata na ya nto aba no parliamentary no say stolen verdict for be 1 year and a half ne aban ni kase bia
nkitaw de bia
and sana your chairman BJ Darocha big press conference we shall do business with government and after that donor partners and boa electoral process no see Danida no USA no ade say okay and yenye agreement with electoral commission inter-party advisory committee and your friend IPAC at that time na misa na di be 31-32 and so me na esma me in 1996 national campaign committee and Alhaji Isaka Inusa eda no na me a member of it because reforms in na me na mahwenti e do say ye ko chire party for no how to collate results because 92 there na polling agent ni o asoja for ni ground we are ya tam ballot boss o be di chire o be di chire me wow so 96 was the first timer election try the friend coalition I can say this in all humility say and nam yemu bi ejuma den na coalition of elections cry started MPP
okay
so on them jono 96 so papa say chinchimi ensa
ezanje
nti yeko Congress 98 no yemu mranti ende na aye say opaniko for ne hojojo dodo nti yempe obi a ne ho hye
ni sie kaka
nti ye dodo no na eta kufu ado achi
okay
me na me ye first campaign manager ye launch ni campaign won kra me pija ne sa kire Ghana for say na adodanko Akufo-Addo the next president of the Republic of Ghana
wow
ye ni chi Ghana ha nyina those is 200 or so constituencies and so you could choose nwan na msakofo san de ehwe from city
owinie
eno echi no msakofo anka se abrantie wakodi Akufo-Addo achinti no
onkame ho
in fact who say dwumadi ye within a matter of 8 weeks any voter Akufo-Addo nyaaye ekosu nwan no say abrantie mumra mekam ho papa ba ko ne de we free my friend Mr. Victor Newman na ye ko boy Jake that time na wa dan for Alhaji Inusa ai no so ko NDC nti the campaign no share insa Jacobeche Bilantisa Mr. Akufo-Addo share nsa na o man no frame me say me make campaign team no
wow
nti in the lead up to the 2000 election no there me can say I was the de facto director of communications adverse party political media I was coordinating that has so me bedru na no pay ha say ya na che say I will say gumi because the first major rally here in 1990 after 98 for 2000 e be no ha say park here o here
Glenses Junase
I say
really
e be na Dr. Free enim e be no ha first e be Peja Akufo after
Western region.
Saturday one Western region. Kunya Nyankopon Enchadia December 7 so Mr. Akufo nka obetumi akobeka so papa idem say no support Akufo ado no time echi nenso so unya gidi o Musa Branti obi a wasum party o ye adwumaden suma no so oye timia na o ka say me call electoral commission. Wow. Na me ko strong room so mati din baby a first strong room. Na me hwe number so. Nti na me nchade me na me fa phone friend no December 28 during the run of say opening Ghana for to abanu say boom ama say woni man penny president elect of the Republic of Ghana. Obi so no ka obeti maka say onu anya de ope.
Onu wawie.
Ka onu wawie obi akobeka say me anya de mpene so anya sa. Ofa me say ne ba. Press secretary to the president.
Wow.
Presidential spokesperson. I said cabinet minister. Rank.
Yeah.
Na menene ti utua no matiem utua no matiem Ghana o amanonio tinini ma pa na ni die ni kasapa ni do ni nkaye o de ma party fo ni bu o de ma nyina ahona msua sa subani free.
Wow.
Entity amenya free ni ho to the extent say by 2008 I know okona me free position as general as press secretary.
Yeah.
And so Osami frame national awards me order of Volta.
Wow.
Because so kai say from a dubo in time e pemrantie na tu ye ho cheye ye adwumaden sacrifice for this party, serve this party diligently na opemu a kwamna ejepon ti me ka say my party for na hu say de Akufo ye ya wan nwene say me support Akufo do ne me ye adwuma nkabom de adubo hin ye ya wan nwene say me support Safodu a very important matter. Nti a party yema enkabom enya ye fapem ni ehu se dru se ye to abayi do ye kandinia sa na ye no.
Okay.
Me emfa no se ntokwa edidi atem kasa emfata because at the end of the day ba ku na ebeyi no me na me sre Nyankopon se asemo a me ka no ento party fo akoba so na emre no do 31st January omo to aba na omo remfime baby a me da so no de it is 2000 yedi Mr. Kufuoko ye sisa aba no no da se ho
asewa
ena ne back up na Japan se so ye bo no
so da sewa
me da se ho
the hwehwe kra nye
enye din
oje krata na
enti number 5 no de opejam say now say high five Asewa. High five.
Asewa. On that note, what can say me maybe before some more year then me that cancer and are we trying to do a mistake now? Penya what kind the sacrifice, that service, yes, selflessness. I can't boom me who be back say comparing a ne to a starting party name PP party no. Camp be. And then about camp yen to abanwe na sebe momo flag bearership flag bearer I can say aspirant no obia wo the team then call for almost say asem obeka dem pe no mo atom no asema wo do amwo kokoro bi no mo no ye wia yen sante bi say reconciliation committee me hu any sebe wadaroma
yeah minia wono de metimi aka and he said, Raho,
yeah,
send me shep baby a free back from 92. Bray, she ya boss or Ghana. Na Nyankopon dear BCC, Newuti, Mranti Nibia.
Too much.
I am a dessert party, no Patriotic Institute, no, or Mamma Abe Jinem.
Okay.
I hope say it will grow stronger and stronger. As we are executive of the party, as a duku school, koye seminar kakra. Na sa bako semu ni tu huache ni nkambum no. Oti ase adekunti ampenifo to the new patriotic party.
Yeah.
Se unkodi obi echi ma nipa no hu hia unsen party no osono kokoko.
Yeah.
Adwumade bia wudi dia besom osono no. That should be your priority.
Yeah.
Your loyalty has to be to the elephant, the party, and not the ese hia.
Yeah.
So na ene abefu nema ba see been quite me share them na omo a TV station obia in control omo de omo pe na omo ka emfata
okay
benifo ni bi so omo kasa wa bonten eguyan ye party ni ho fin
too much
emfata enyina ehu de course last election kwan a NDC for you yensemi bi editia ye campaign tina mfeel say ebesua bibi efrim ni ye jai sade no entina me feel say me candidate no eye sonko
different
eno susu na me kan kire party fo nso omuntie de me kan o man hwe ye abaye kotui ye nya obi a ni su ne ban betimi aka enipa abom obi a sebi onkasa ya enkyere obi enti wo frɛ obi a ne supporters omra meta kyira enye din ti said the kind ya hwe yi a entokwa ne bi wo hwa ba bi akodru no obroni ka se irreconcilable
tenasia kasem na
enye yi
obi ade ne de be hyentim
enye yi enti party no so ye pese ye be win a enti na me ka se I am the most viable candidate. KAA is the most viable candidate. Minim penimfo nyina ya adwuma 2010 say me so me gina bi
exactly
me ba had to say the okay your friend say 2023 me no be din kita ye koto aba manya bi man fa bufu ebi mo threatening show na ebi num see ye jai party busy say no manya sa me catch the party for me I was the first candidate and I say look me the man who from Adubo ahin pencil 92 98 ye to abawia na ye wie ti se dodo no se Dr. Baumia no mo pena ye nyina ye sorry ni enko di na chi ni ye nya se we atimi we aka me elections there no kra se bia ni ma bi kokoso a na emfata but inya tu ya na ye se yi free ho
okay
se ye kai se kase ye gina sa na e ma no so a ye nwie kanda
okay
so
enti
media minim se party no omo etie team ye delegates especially ne 1 year ya yakọ ahochire mu 3 akade eden ebetwa
exactly
and the friend hard labor 4 years nemum aba ombeto on 31st eno na be kire se ye san ba ban mu bio anase ye teno opposition so de Ghana for e de ahye ontrum se president bi obeba bia
the man 8 years
the man 8 years the pam no call fie kra ya san kofo na baden for abepi so
amena 8
so enti se ya nhwe ye ne amfa obi a ye de ne ko Ghana fo animu a Ghana fo ka we there ya hwe ni suban from dada onye mpapa mu o suban o buo o anidie enti sebi eni me course the last a year I feel say entwe ye kra no no nka ho enti ebufo bi na wo ha enyimfim because here party for over 2 million and to about
exactly
de ebufu tenafie ebi kura de ebufu ko tuti ahe free say won ma adwene mu ne ma bi e course no time ewo aban mu na enye omu so me no omu si akan omu nyina so no omu aban omu di aban mu tintima pa enti se mu fu se ade na e course na enye e ma ye nkrofo anto aba e ma Ghana for de ebufu a massive a year been see that 1.7 million. Then the next year, Busse who say, you better take a risk. I said the one more war a man na aquana. It's a year na moamuba. Cobna a J. Japan K. Masum Edubuahi. Masum Kufo. Masum Akufuado. 2024. Masasum Baumia. Na me wa.
I am farmer.
Mudi me ba is a straight route to victory.
Okay.
Because in Papa mu bi ani ho. Obia masom no obia so
aka ho asempa. O suban so gina so dededi.
Nyame sanete nyame na ehira. So enti ye pese ye de candidate sabi o menye srabofo. Enso metumi aka se me ho nhye de ni nsem akese e ha adwen. So dem sure. Samu sumami a Ghana for more likely so ombeto. A lot of them because your party ye twa wo moja aban bia ne ho betima hwe ne party fo nyina enokre de ho ane nanso so obu ho a enye se hwe a obehwe no ani die ni buo ni recognition ni ade a bomle hu se adwumadi a odi ye de boa ni kuo wani so entina ye to abawi elusu sa na me di proposal to abonten senka me de mafamu a ye mie electoral college
good
near ma voting right to all former polling station executives. That from the near from ward officers. The Famra electoral area, constituency region. Me this answer me to ya. Ebi no monument okwa. Asem papa say yanka. One more etwa one more jabi bi eni ho a eya wo party mu se wasum na wuni wakonwa. So because won ka ho.
Ya friend ya use we
sanity. So, inti we de ka no brain and ka e frɛ o mu nyina ka ede sunsun papa bi eno so ba masika sɛm a na e ya dɔre ye o party mu no
so beti
ni papa 2 million eto aba obetuma na ma 30,000 2,000 amom
David
wa so uska ko cheme na ko to TV 2 million nefa ko mom ne we enka obi aba campaign ti say dem yi say campaign how many times one say candidates na ko radio so say yen question o
David
because omusru say niam bi o omusru say bebusa omu me na me call round because I believe to become a leader as a one who brase who submit ho asem bia wo bia say nipa ti me bisa me nko anso na me call rounder me ka say we me bie floor so obi o wa asem bia busa me say bi me fi asem kra na utimi bisa because once you become a leader, a president, or you want to become a president, even your private life is subject to scrutiny. So it's me.
All right.
And to be the masam kakrebi, ma made the two jackrass and kebenya. Inya did the attempt in debate.
Okay.
Yeah, any penumpe. Na yama media for moderators na omon sample questions from the community no put together. Ni musai. No be anchre na niso ade hunu. Where our policy priorities lie and the kinds of leaders that we will become.
Yeah.
Neade. Binum pese de adwen ba. So I keep asking, maybe I could be feel say to elevate the discussion in our party, the campaign. Ghanaians deserve to know what we stand for. Exactly. That was a ne obai ebebai one ma because me dem was 6-point plan for Ghana.
Yeah, bebai no so. I don't grant na na be say. Obi de also on the party form quentin obai so obenya party ani munyam na yatoama no nko nti wi ansa no wabedwen Ghana ho. Obi say oba party ma oba for women. Oba for women e ma ye de o party no. Na obi so say ono ne de no on the ba ne say grassroots. Before that, my making kind message you in the TV. Good morning, Omuna Samo. In fact, Engineer Kwabena AJ Japan supported with the serial callers. Oza at the Great Kukurudu Party for more than 8 years when we were in opposition. This is a great man. I wish him well in his quest to lead the party for the 2028 general elections. Yao. Osanki Taifa. Wahuno Gabo nipa.
Yes. The Biana mean who say
also support
because you started politics. Next year, in Niviase.
Yeah.
Then so some can say I was the de facto director of communications. It is a local radio no so. I feel na joy no ni metro ni eba. Na fight ya okay say radio I ntokwa e ko chichiro ku be no ni Victor Newman no. Ti afeel na eba. Inti be am already so especially joy na popular. Now boys be that free. Na me ni momo da.
Utiomudin
yes Y2K, yes KB, yes KK, yes Ato. Nipa ni bi me refi bi no di. Inti me be press secretary to president mo am na nkole ya da bia me ko radio so na mo frefre. Ma me hu nkrofo kro.
Okay.
Ya no. Na me call radio me frefre media phone. And I'm saying, we the number is saying, we no the numbers in the mammy. So I'm the free radio station.
Yeah, we have their numbers.
Me, Enti, na me yes, we the MF from on President Kufuor's behalf, Madam Masise. Because those is someone the CKB, there was nothing like.
They were not demanding from.
Debbie. And she said, I didn't know, and baby, I know. Just say, oh, because I done a Juma.
Oh, yeah.
Emma, just say, Kufuor teams, I share them more friend.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I don't know. The callers Intina edu e one for started from so we serial alcoholics. So na it is a wo fie na utie program said dem no ye ya. Na bibi to akoma so na pese o make contribution. Na wa frɛ.
Okay.
Enye da say me co station na ma kani pegu dem say mon frɛ na mon ka bi ma. Enye na say me ye bi sa da never.
Yeah.
Because that's how you don't feel the real pulse of the nation.
As a one now,
sanity.
Okay.
So until me frɛ no me be 8 as a 9 at the time. Baby, I mean, no Methodist Church, we were circle.
Okay.
Friend of Reverend N.S. Bruce Methodist Church.
Okay.
That was the first place. You maybe be 7. I'm no share and I'm down. We became friends. And I just say, it started to say, and then your communicators, and I say, any hosa.
Wow.
Any hosa. And then man for year on their own volition. On one, yeah. So, but they say there.
Hainana, please send my thanks and congratulations to Honorable Cabinet J. Japan, Honorable Ransford. It's my prayer his heart-touching message will get on well with our delegate to give him the flag bearership nod to lead our great party. I wish him well. From Seshui also NPP Communication Director Kundes Bedu. Also
Kundis
also
maybe a kasaka from time to time.
Wow.
And then my bad idea may show say
good morning, Omono. In fact, Honorable Cabinet J. Japan is making a great submission, but to be honest, we the grassroots are eager and strongly behind Honorable Cabinet J. Japan. The man is indeed the great man to lead our great party, NPP, to the promised land. Greetings to our incoming regional chairman, okay, Honorable Pius Duke Chika and Mama Asetena from Nanabako Junior, Sesha Ferry, and it goes on. Nanka Sepon 930.
Okay.
But as I see who didn't hear any Ghana, didn't hear per or by a bit too
first and foremost, me person me kai Ghana for.
Good.
Say, a free titi. Me fancy free titi crowd them fancy from the 80s. PNDC be far abay. 1983 a country kesi bi ba Ghana ha. Omudi America call IMF. Yeah, structural adjustment program. 1, 2, 3 SAP.
Okay.
Yeah, niema bebre. So, economic models. We do for time. We went for HIPIC. FinSAP. Mi bodia, mi mu nwie. Enhanced structural adjustment near. And so we are where we are.
Okay.
Intermediate, it is not so much the policies.
Okay.
Ghana policies ni na ya practicing so.
Yeah, no baby.
No clear woman say there has been a lack of political will to do what is right.
Oh, sir.
Yes. Media me pese Ghana for kaime whether I win or I don't win as someone who is fighting for what is good. Say ye niema papa. Oh man. Enti niema me 6-point plan.
Yeah.
The first one here me kese pa is reform of land administration in Ghana. Adie ha Ghana yensa sensem enkoye. And now who asase na also open title ubekokra no bi wo asase no bi wo title like cover wo asase
wa forge dada
because there's so much endemic corruption in land administration. Say survey department to say lands commission say hwan it's an area I will be deliberate about it. President Japan will take a look and reform our land system.
Okay.
The view is say we need to release active capital. Unum say what I said the Uska.
Exactly.
Say Serbia takwa me kra nesiso. Na boundaries no ya establish say wodia. Na value the value to so. Ultimate the core bank. Yeah, the release capital amount say equia now ya ultimate the bie from say business be now ya say factory now ya ultimate the bie and no na be generating jobs no and the piece of investment. And then Crawford by invest here. Assassin won't talk. And I can say, look, if you go to the course, over 30,000 cases.
Okay.
Me personally.
Wow.
I've suffered those things. kokot so enweda asem wa ye clear won say aye honyan so enti I think say eno be give every family an opportunity to release capital. South America, okay, for time Professor Biba no Peru minim so that as a Professor De Soto one of the models ama Peru ni Brazil ni ama nkrase for anase peasants obia etimi apeja ti no mtimi commercial farming. Ghana, we've been one of the highest producers of cocoa for the last 100 years, and so there are no commercial farms. So me perceive sort out land reform. Number 2, to give power back to the owners of ancestral land. They are assassinated there. And I say, see, who say a good year was assassin. Why would they near be too free so? No obiting crime. No ama obi license. Say ometu a good year. Because unwa de kronti. Nti wukra wote wasase so no. Unya homfa so. Eno na de ntokwa ne niema bebre ama galamse niema yi abese o man. Yeah. If the people, the rightful owners, enim se o masase a ubetutu so ase o mpene. Omo wo ho. Ye yi o masinchen say de eye aban asase. But the role of the traditional chiefs near then I will make sure say it is part of the whole process of land administration. Okay. And then we'll hold them responsible. Say bibi koswa emfata. And them rantian will make sure that environmental stewardship ya there yamo mesua. Okay. Sustainability, the environment, and then uko Ghana ha all the mining communities, Eboasi, Takwa, Bugoso, Pristia, Univale, ahehe. Ukwa ihiana huo. The youth of this country were promised prosperity. Okay. And so abrofi no my kanana no mabetu ya goodie no mko. And we are left with destroyed rivers, destroyed environment. Forest in here. Meanwhile, call London, the boardrooms in America, South Africa, Canada, Australia. That was a mining as a cartel besides 6 areas. Go sika omohia omudi. Ye goodie nyankopon dia mine. Say ye ntimi hwe so entu a goodie no ne nya ho fa so den ke man nka fom. Be a Dutch for Colana Beban, be Hunyansa, asking. Timedia, one of the things I will do, I'll put a moratorium on surface mining and they're straight away. Okay. To allow the ecosystem and the environment to heal. So, yeah. Yenya say, we are Ghana ni, Osimenkwa me ye the matam shamfine. Nam dia kosinsuo. Na wa hunsuo no say we de unya sika eye. Ye aka ni nyina no. The better and to the extent say some of the scientists are telling us that they are beginning to see some traces of some of these dangerous elements in our food chain. Yeah. Are they? Sikano yedekwe. Deep mining, yes. Surface mining has to be tightly managed. Okay. Now, Mr. Sudie, Adia Mehu Ghana as president, I'll put a stop. Say BBC, they are the first to go. Okay. Yeah, and Colombia were from. There be a Kochi, a Galamse for any Akochi China, or free China, good view of form. Nipano China. One more Minerals Commission, Omonia Ghana for. What to say a salt Minerals Commission boss be and a Forestry Commission. EP for. And a EP. Me postgraduate. I'm Koya Nabuche, University of Surrey, Guildford. A water and environmental engineering. Okay. I'm very passionate about green issues. So who's a buduya na meyem because the whole world nyankopon o hihye nua ansa na obo nipa. Exactly. Tie beto nua. So all these things, and as a civil engineer I'm very particular about the planning of the environment. One of the key things I make about say it means sort of land system na. Now you make sure say we can use land as active capital. It will release resources to a lot of families and allow them to expand omu businesses. Na etimia fenipa e create enyuma ama Ghana for nkola say ye pay ejuma because employment hunya. Yep. And that Ghana the value chain any commercial agriculture. Yeah. President Akufo-Addo ye BB in 2020 na me kan ho no be inaugurate Tree Crop Development Authority. Because he had diversification. Ifo Malaysia ombefa abefria who could do Kuala Lumpur airport na see former a large swath of land, plantations. Nansemi conference or Prague, Czech Republic engineering conference. Madame Fubestra Menam so yemfa train yenko Hamburg. Between Czech Republic, Germany, me left, me right, and in Funkwa. And now me free eBay. Ghana shede hunfu akese. Adani peasant farming. President of Japan will be deliberate about it. And as I did, you have to sit down with the business community. Inti mimi nya omo ebe to say state control debi.
Okay.
Because nkruma yebi anya adwuma. So, inti se factory kra na ebe ya. I'm talking to the Chamber of Commerce, the agri sector, Association of Ghana Industries. As a value chain such that whatever we produce, we process before we export. Wow. Until I'll give myself a very short time, maybe 3 years, and put in policy to ensure that nothing leaves our shores without process.
Okay.
And then, Obeko a Kurabia say will sim, walk to India near or to Senat. I didn't try.
Nah, it's a second day.
Who here share yet New Delhi? Yeah, Ghana for your best process you are near export to abroad. In your Ghana export promotion, I don't know what has become of that one. GEPA. So, and your systems need now, but we are not really using it. And no soon a juma, a beba. Now, any universities na kasa no more jai humanities na ne omoya, omo producing the baby bromunya jumanya. We supply chain, we say logistics, courses be require time na yenti. Humanities is going to PR and a human resource. Meanwhile, you hear technical hands.
Yeah.
And our educational system was destroyed when the Rawlings regime went to IMF and changed it to JHS system. The plan was a junior secondary school, senior secondary school, a Bema technical training. Has it happened? It hasn't happened. I will sit down with the stakeholders. We need to go back to our secondary school system.
Okay.
The same thing na make cancer. Me free fee ako infancy. Me did 12 years. Afena ye tito. Ube ko to be all 6 form apasses. We did 20 or about you say. Into discipline hierarchy.
Oh.
Uko from 2 ni ko to cry wa mokoko kwa untimi ngrem. Into a building with discipline. Memory nda be inspection. Ne ye bio trunk na won hye wo ne ma fefefe na edi doctor untimi nkokrum yeso ani free ha ba mo ya bedroom po ano e pese ko yo kaka so hu dem cho enti anopa beto senior mpa wo akọ wash toilets and na wo clean ha enti say we ya judge bow say we ya minister bow so we ya farmer bow it doesn't matter your court and here that local soil different people from different parts of the country and a building harmony in the country. Na ma tribalism ni ethnocentricity na akofom ene ubenya akwala obetuma trefia to be 15 years and wako SSS no kwa go this 2.5 years
or 3 years
na ni habits enye nyina wa form ofie ni tie ye ne bia ne papa obibia empakra ohun bi tuda on senior mother ba ye so na wako to senior mpa oto de akopra. So, by the time we were from 5 now, we are strong. Into that education system, not the Biani industry, and then my cote say, I don't know, do this today. You have local, and then the Nyabian cry was okay. Let's stop pretending. We cannot change the world. I don't know English and the French. Coca say the French become cry Mekai because Muheya Cote d'Ivoire, Ukosra Burkina, Ukoha Togo, every Ghanaian should have a certain year of French kakra. Now ko baby otimine obi akasa.
All right. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. You be na break cry we sports for no ya pamuye. I wadaruma. Next thing sorry 9:30. Komode as usual say ugusu we wish you well.
Enti ade kra hear me to restore professionalism and meritocracy to governance.
Okay.
Enne bibia ye organa bia no NDC MPP the police mu na abekọ say we NDC ni we MPP
ko MPP ni NDC ni ko
who call we say they are professionals. So be a chief of defense staff and Akufo-Addo no just MPP ni
exactly
he's a professional soldier and we need to encourage that.
Okay,
me sum Kufuor President Kufuor by Akafia General Akafia one pam no o man no time.
Okay,
so o man no time ye beto Peter Namfuri on kwa na ni hu we DBA na director hu nipa President Kufuor man the time and we in the time. Let's build state institutions no.
Okay,
so intermediate party for amutie me se mo pe obi a obeka party na bom se mo gidi se ye twam agya mo a ye twam agya nti ebufuo man nya ya man to abana mon kai se munya kwabna agye ejepon wono de keye po bi a ya twe na boa so pa wo party mu a
eyewa
emia nso me na ma chi towards the party da
wow
and some we cause so ananimu enye no kre you come share for 10 years 2015 2025 aban ba 8 years ya hwemani ba kokra 2020 president na frame Akufo-Addo ma mini ni chingana he nyina ye ba se hwiase mseja odi kawia obeka ejuma maya ma no 1998 masuma dubu ahima say wa hwemani nanso so man fa bufuo ankotena radio so ankotena TV so antoto ayampia se me party because me na me party hu ya me sin bibia se party no power na mo ofie kra na me nka ho me hwe TV amtimi hwe ene se me ntimi hwe TV bio ntimi hwe TV
party ni yamba mo nti
ntimi hwe nkola no a ene odie wo ma no kasa na me kra so the elections kra ye prime minister kra na me hu se amanfo yire no kra so ka ho ene wo ko be we ko tese we yire o ha na oba bia fa
obi asi we
yes na aspirants yes we 5 enti ye schedule ho se bia opani ni region ha me be free regional chairman say obi wo ha o si da bi na maba because we di general secretary da yes me di ebuo ene nhihye pa e ma o ubeti ebia aspirants na free omo continue say why if you be question na yeso
na yere bi se che
enso se free enya ma bi ho a enya ese mo me ka na yi free say wo we ni wie now we flag bearer now we national election na obi enim say potential we really bet me be first lady I think she can play a role but yenya ni ma bi ho a ye ya emfata and so I would have expected Senka national executives no would have cautioned the aspirants so munya de omo ye no because ukwa eno nkrofo nko ene ebinu wo be teams be ubedru ha no onu ni ho so na nkrofo sense what kind of attitude is that ni ma bi ho ha emfata esi ejai so ho dem chiro no na me ma yenye ne se sikasem na ye de because bia wuti ye 8 years no unya ba bi koye adwuma nti waboa nkrofo nti nkrofo beboa emu bia eti anya yie no yeso so enipa kakra edi echi eta echi no omo boa kakra nti yenya saa adodode na omo chiche no ne ade ndi ama delegates no ena me pese mesre delegates no so omo kai se party no enka bom ni here we need somebody who has the capacity to weld together the party, the various factions. That's one kind of credit. I am the most viable option for the party. I didn't call Ghana for anymore. Ye party for no crowd, almost shifia, almost say, hey, any ye roadmaster or no, ya can share them party, any papaya. The one na badia or bekayen because a brea ye ya breno. One so a brebi.
Okay.
Womo ya ka o mahye no omsum se me so ya ka me hye enti se me wo ha their welfare will be at the bottom of my heart me gina ha me jujwa onim nanso so my general secretary da I was the one who asked every party constituency be me account.
Wow.
The first time in the history of this party, it means send this cash straight into the account.
I'm from
Kusisi Nkrofo because it did my penny kufua. Okay, say was a party sika. What the smart if we have no be a friend handling charges.
Okay.
Yeah, it is so by the time I be na sakra. To me, yes, every constituency. Chairman, a signatory, secretary, a signatory, treasurer, a signatory. Near the woman organizer Baba Kwaka.
Never four.
Tisika. Ye the bibi bram se mfanye campaign obiate na nyina de ese ye de ye ene na say campaign buy obeti ese sika bi buy an kodru form e form ho so na adwuma no ba bia polling station na tia hasuo eye adwuma den enam wuram ebubo pono ebubo posters eye kansempa ma party enso omunya ho mfa so obia so enti yentie ye ne ba power se je bibi na betima ya ma no kra emwa akonya bi ba ese na ope bibi o bi asifa bibi branch party ni me dem me president a Messi Sadena no
mate meba
na me kan say keke because my deep press secretary to president
tuni be senator
me chere say oba me office in those days e wo castle me catch them secretariat and no more gate obi bora castle no so hwe kom na je Japan me musa ne say wo appointment na say oni appointment because ye ko house to house ye busa appointment sana ya ba refuse e musa
all right
any pani bi African tampo na wa ba abedru castle
oni appointment
o wa botren kwan so obetwen me by 2:33 no ma wie president Kofu adwuma na afi me ye party adwuma kaka enti ni o book bi da ko ye review monthly the visitors I was the most visited senior officer in the castle so them job because ni pani pi o ha na me na me obi share was would me say me kai papa de we a pa because we won't kai but one more way papa the impact that you make on their lives they will never forget
me that's it ya ba hweto no enne places are obekọ okay baby obekọ na wakọ ye me ba cho Western of Regional Tour Thursday 4th December 2025 second meeting no executive regional executives baby ani anwa so bekwai sehwe akontomra na sehwe yoso enanwumre 3 p.m. pepepe secretary no at the venue no at the platform ni so enti ayana mahwe na mahye ne so e ma engineer first meeting no dwaboso this morning
enti if we ha na chese
if you no
na chese ko dwaboso ho na bodi dwaboso win
bia east and west
ni bia east and west oba bishia na wa onim se unua aka me ahye kakra enti ahoden no ye kakra enti man sheda mfre omu nyina na emum polling station omu ededa no de omu nyina amra
okay
any electoral area coordinators almost na coordinate adwuma no almost na doso so to omu nyina my two mensa afro
okay
so elders no elders no me 10 pe
okay
and na former executives omu hia me pa because me na me this asem we to party nanim I call national council do baby na binim se yempene nti omu so man fa police station for na nka ho omu fa electoral area for nka ho the party for is mama number flag bearer nyankopon hira so kwan bi e be fa so a e be increase electoral college no dachi bi no every paid up member of the party e binya voting right no so timi a kire na dwene eno na be mo ma feel a sense of ownership
ye kan ho party ne ye dia
me kire me so the party pepenia ye timi ma me so me kire ma dwene eno will put a lot of responsibility on them say drew say ye to aba on tena on kase ne mo na makoji musika mo nko na mo koye campaign o mo so mun se o ma sede sebi de no mo ta na chikra anwen ne mo se o mo so e kire o madwen ye na anyi yi ntimi de kakra me de sre party for no se o mo ma party no hia ye nyai na sese no hit bi abem do o mo nyina o ma hu o mo ni o mo so a e kensem wa emfata mo nto aba ma o mo nto aba na makobna jeje po na me ka party no mo so them show me capacity di mum tumi no mo nsem ne hye me mpese wa kire be yes na ukura kokuru moto obi antimi nsom enti yenya ise bia we hye me we ye mi say dabi sebi skabi no de be ma wa se enyam beto boto ma wo de wo de enti wo koto aba kai say yanto abani ye ni enya obi a Ghana fo benya gidie woni mo. We need someone who can earn the respect of Ghanaians, the love of our party back. Na yen kofa nipa ebema Ghana for na party for kai eya obi a niam bi o mafam the last 4 years. We all know what happened with the debt recovery program. Nen kofo om sika shi any ade. Media wo de me kwa obi anim se bi na me nka ho. Nti obroni beka say they will give you the benefit of the doubt because papa cry they okay they be free no because on the no nka ho. Ya hwe ni suban ko 4 times so you be a no odi ne hu ni ne ade. Nti media ma de sede and I'm ready to manim. Say we radio e kwa chire delegates now and omanya kwanya mehia me no. Asemu ya na mde koto mo bihia manim ti say omu tie bia. E do 31st na. Wa hu so mo hwe no mo nto aba wa se ho.
Ano high five.
High five. Ase ho na high five na ase ho na. Je say bibia ko wie pay.
That's it. Madam Montremen ni dwumade kakra bi. Mabofo bi na esoma sema mede dwumade ba. And just a minute na menye. Engineer Kwabena Japan na nyame adarom opeso tu franka adema MPP amayoko. We got 2028 eye den as a party ne ba. Be otie ono history no kan na de adi nkomo abepem sabre. Waya ade. Yes sese nyame nhia no. Na ne mpa ba wabo ane ne ho a wotu asi edema party no. Be say because papa be bre party mpa o. Nanso dabi. Nanso be say wa bre party nanso nyame adaroma. Nyame nam ne so abe transform Ghana any team pon ne mpa. Ye mpa bo nse nyame e ma ne mbra mu ma no. Ejan last word. Me we na fe madim dwane nyina ya sorry.
Say dem kan say party for no. Omun kai say MPP na a new patriotic party.
Okay.
Omun kai me. Say omu ye adwumaden a omu nyina pese o ye adwumaden a it should be rewarded no.
Yeah.
Omu ye me reward obi otu ne ho asi ho. Asum party no e free tete. Omu ni me free tete. Enti omu de omu bre na omu hawo. E da makoma so.
Okay.
Omu nyina hu niema e ko so anti e bidi abufuo anto aba. Enti me de me bom kokko no se yen suma me de metimi de nkabom aba party no metimi de kasapa ani die because misu ene me ban niema me fa mu nyina no man na mani ankyere party no antutu nsem a emfata.
Okay.
Nti mesre wo mu ye ko Ghana fo anim NDC fo hwe de omu ye ya impression on person mo kire Ghana fo anse ne wa ban mu no ye de ensa efumska ti me feel say mo de obi fufura no ni sa ban no mu kwa Ghana fo benya gidie wo ni panum.
Okay.
Ti me de ma asem kakra nye te say de okay ukoto aba no na mo koto na afi na ebesi nkonwa abedi asem
ezo mo nya quote
so mo dem sure. Nti me de me no with me is a straight route to victory.
Okay.
Because all the party me ni obi aye adwuma me ni obi ani asem na som so them sure. Nti me de masem kakra me de to anim asre wo mo se omo nta ma church atitapa na mo gidie se 2028 ebetimi agitumi ama MPP ne de Ghana si kwampa so
me da se me by minute ne nyina ya sorry anopai ya beda engineer Kwabena Japan delegate muna me asi ahino we yem fa atua ahino fo nka asi ahine ye ba bisi hine na mono mona yaka bi acha misa no pai ojo o paper na ballot paper na 31st January a county days na tanka 57-58 days pe enti udi ubronya o prepare di ubronya nkonko isa be o de economy inflation aba from bestel nema but udi nyina na ukai se 3 years bronya na aka no eyeye in 2028 nipa de neje engineer Kwabena Japan or the 5th on the ballot sheet no so and a paper no so kai no hu na bia a high five ase wa adopa ye pasco heba capsules adaroma o say one of the herbal drugs ewo German so okoba bi etondro bi a beka bi liver support wonya hepatitis B A C ona se tatai ofu ahye ojunso 10 liver anabrebo no ewo over 500 functions baby ana unim Mr. Fred 0557453579 0501459255 Herbal Shop Pharmacy Drugstore bia on sabeka bi Victory Garlic Mixture Victory Garlic Mixture yeah anopai Food and Drugs Authority nso agye tumba akopɛ one of the immune boosters yade eboa ma yenkwamwa na woni padua nim no atumi ye adwuma pa na akoatia enyarewa bia adwuma wo ntini mu jamu obenya o normal flow na blood be circulate ya we essence garlic de bia nka se Google ana se social media men fanye bibia ye mfansua de Google na ye health benefit ema garlic ebema we ni nunti no mgina so mde ye no almost number 0201293280 0242545633 baby eton adrobia on sabeka bi Siemens Vita Herbal Mixture me fa no agan aye mema duro sisi yade aduro me fa no ne oye obetena se adwuma yetena se chese afi bido anwumre na so wa mre on pomisre mema bia obetumi a chese ampa mema no we bema bomodin bia na oye adwuma etena se che ugina wo che pains if you kwanchi edeko eye onantu osiatika no ehia pa oba nso nsabuo o menstrual problem obunsa out yawo sanso na etutusi in a month obitumi bu nisa be 2-3 times enye manemra eba wi aho wato odwuma so obunsa kra nse otumi nya break da bi enso bia kra nu se bia je oni hu kani nko a na so hu se wadu mayom 0244718557 0241604702 Kingdom Garlic so abusuano and American form and nano pay Kingdom abusuano the Kingdom Garlic capsules Kingdom tremendous capsules and a Kingdom Garlic Mixture 0559761144 0559729109 0597298855 garlic de pa we Kingdom abusuano ko ba bi eton dro bia ma wapom din hia ho ye die ene ne ye nom no ye nim ni ba bi enam nyan fama ye home edifi ene e maye mani paduane enti kama bia na so be hia motorbike abobo ya pragia ene ne ka ho a aye papa ye bremotos omo el sexual asawen so kutuom ofi be kwai eko bebi ani a motorbike no mo all ranges sanso ena abobo ya no eno eye motokin ya big bucket small bucket and a double bucket wo sanso ena pragia no de a customized one aba eno no ya 2-seater and a 3-seater anopai ma sanka bi 0241826862 651 0531763093